I'm Bob Cleary, and I broadcast Red Raider football for over 40 years as the voice of the Bamberg Ehrhardt Red Raiders. This year, we're glad that Red Raider football is back in Bamberg on WBSC-LP 102.3. And now, let's take you to the field and Trent Keinert.
And good afternoon, good evening, I should say, Anthony Harley from Leon Maxwell Stadium. It's myself, Trent Keinert, ready for the game tonight with Hemingway, first round of the South Carolina High School League playoffs, along with Anthony Harley. Anthony's here with me tonight, getting ready to bring you all the action. Tonight's game, again, is between your Bamberg Ehrhardt Red Raiders and the visitors all the way from Hemingway. How you doing tonight, old Si?
I'm doing fine. How about you, Trent?
Man, I'm ready. I tell you what, the fans are piling in. I mean, this thing is going to be packed tonight. You know, in the past, we talked about it yesterday on the coaches show, a lot of times with these playoff games, first rounds, they had maybe, 16 teams, I believe it was. You would see fans wait till the second and third round to come because you're playing a Bowman or whoever it may be. But nowadays, you come out to chutes playing a darn decent team.
Right. Correct.
Hemingway comes in tonight's contest at 4-6, but don't let the record fool you, as we'll hear in a moment from head coach Lawson, and he'll tell you all about that. And also the old Bamberg Ehrhardt Red Raiders, of course, 10-0 region champions. Pretty proud of that, Anthony. But like Coach said yesterday at the coach's corner, it's not about that. It's about getting to the final game and winning the state title.
This week, everybody's 0-0.
You're exactly right. But Hemingway does some good things, and let's hear from Coach Lawson real quick and see what he had to say there. Mr. Bob, throwing it back to you to the studio to listen to him.
Standing out here with Greg Lawson, pregame about 38 minutes before kickoff. Coach, how you doing tonight?
Good, thank you. I appreciate you having me.
Good, Coach. What's y'all's record coming in tonight's contest?
Right now we're 4-6. Yeah, we had some close games that we lost. We lost one game 7-6. And we lost another one 12-10. So, we've had some disappointing games that we felt like we should have won, but, we also had some games that we just got beat.
I watched you on film. Seems like you throw the ball well, you run the ball well, you're athletic. What are you going to try to do to slow down Bamberg's attack, and what are you going to try to do to try to get around them and do some things tonight?
Well, Bamberg's got a great football team. They're undefeated. They got some great athletes, and the thing that stood out the most to me is they're young, so that means they're going to be here for a little while next year as well. But the thing that stood out to me is they do run the football well, and that's part of our problem. We've gotten better at it, but early in the season we had a hard time stopping the run. So we practiced hard on stopping the run. We've changed our defense a little bit offensively. We're just going to keep doing what we've been doing for the last 4 weeks. We're in the spread. That's the kind of team we are. We're not a power team. We're going to spread you out, and we're going to throw the football.
Is this your first trip to Bamberg?
My first trip, yes.
What do you think of the stadium and the atmosphere so far?
Well, I'm an old Union boy. You know that.
Oh, that's right. I know it. You're friends from way back.
This reminds me of home. It's a town where football means something. On Friday night, everybody goes to a football game, and it's a beautiful stadium to me. Great place.
Yeah, a good friend of ours, mine and yours, old Mike Jackson. He'll be listening here later tonight from Union, South Carolina. He said to say something about Fat Baby. I don't know what.
That's an old nickname back in high school. But I know Mike for a long time, and when I was at Union, coaching at Union those years, and Mike's had some. His daughter even kicked for Union one time.
That's right, old Brooke. Yep.
So we go way back, and like I said, I'm gonna go head that way not long from now on Thanksgiving. Go see my parents.
I hear you, Coach. Good luck tonight. Nice talking with you, buddy.
All right, thanks, sir. Appreciate it.
Yeah, good luck.
Of course, that's old Greg Lawson, the head coach of Hemingway there, Anthony. I've known him a lot of years. A great guy. He does some great things. He was at Lawrence Academy. Actually went to Gaffney for a while, so he's coached some big-time programs.
He's been around the state.
So he's coached some big-time programs, and he understands what it takes to win. And then, of course, at 4-6, again, don't let that record fool you, because they will be ready and fired up in the first round of the playoffs, just like your Red Raiders. All time, let's get to it, Anthony. Bamberg Ehrhardt versus Hemingway all time, 2-2. We've won 2 and we've lost 2. Our first time that we met was back in 1990. That was the second round of the 2A playoffs back then. Bamberg won 24-6. We last met November the 18th, 2011, and unfortunately your Red Raiders lost 32-7 that night. Most points scored against Hemingway by your Red Raiders, 24. Most they've given up is 32. So that's where we're at. And that 32 points, of course, came in our last meeting in 2011, in which we lost 32-7. Anthony, I tell you, looking before this game tonight, the Red Raiders looked focused. Talked to a couple players, watched them. They looked fired up. They looked focused, and they looked ready actually tonight. We watched them 10 games. I watched them progress week 1, 2, 3, and so on. I've thought about it many times. I've looked at them. We didn't look focused. We didn't look as quite as ready as I thought we should in a lot of those games, and it proved it. We hadn't scored in the first quarter all year long.
I believe against Denmark.
No, I don't think we did. I looked last night, and we were talking with Coach Lawson, and we may have. Apologize if I'm wrong, but even if against Denmark, you played 10 games, so you only score in one quarter in 10 games, that's not good. You can't come out against quality teams like that, and that's what we've discussed all year long. And I think the Red Raiders tonight, you'll see a little different team, and I'm going to predict that early on. You'll see a first quarter score tonight, looking at the way that they looked in the pregame. Speaking of pregame, got a chance to meet up with and catch up with our good old friend, Coach Butch Crosby of the Bamberg Ehrhardt Red Raiders. Throw it back to you, Mr. Bob. Let's see what Coach had to say prior to tonight's game.
All right, sitting out here pre-game with head coach of the Bamberg Ehrhardt Red Raiders, Butch Crosby. How you doing tonight, Coach?
I'm doing good.
I tell you what, the kids look fired up. They look ready against Hemingway first round of the playoffs. How's the attitude of the players thus far?
So far so good. They're ready to play. It's that time of the year. It's playoff time. Great weather. They're ready to go. We ain't played in 2 weeks.
Speaking of the weather, it's I think going to be close in the 50s, maybe the 40s tonight. You think that'll affect you? Or that'd be a good thing.
That's a good thing. We're ready for the cool weather. We've been going at it since June. It's been hot. We're ready to go at it.
I tell you what, Coach, I'm excited. The Hemingway just coming out now. It's about 10 minutes until 7 o'clock. Has that surprised you a little bit?
Oh, no. It's one of those mind things. We do what we do. We don't think about them. It's on them.
Oh, yeah, I know it. Sometimes you do different things come playoff time. How's your quarterback situation tonight? Hunter looking good? Everybody looking good?
Yeah, everybody's good to go.
All right, look forward to tonight, Coach. Thanks a lot, buddy.
I appreciate it.
All right.
And that's head coach Butch Crosby, Bamberg Ehrhardt Red Raiders, pregame talking with him. And you heard him. I thought it was a little odd, Anthony. You don't come out till about a quarter till 10-2 did Hemingway. I thought that was kind of unique. Most times you at least come out, do some kicking,
right?
See the field, walk the field. They actually came out at about quarter till, and they are still out. It's 20 minutes after now, if I'm correct, and I think I am, with the clock showing 7:23 before kickoff. Of course, they'll do 3 minutes, so about 10 minutes and 23 seconds. We're close to it.
Right.
They most teams will go back in, or they may do what they do, but right now they are staying out. They are on the right side. If you're looking at your radio dial, on the right-hand side, they're at that goalpost, kind of relaxing, I'd say, Anthony. Standing around, helmets off, a couple kids throwing, but not going back to a locker room or anything of that nature. Well, I tell you, if you're wondering right now, it's 51 degrees here at Leon Maxwell Stadium. And I tell you, if you look at the hourly, Anthony, yep, they come out the captains.
The Raiders.
Yep, the captains only right now. And give us who that is, Anthony. I think 60.
Number Drew Wilson, number 60, number 1, Garrett Swarden, and number 6, Cal Gagem.
Yes, that's been the captains all year long. And as I was saying, 7 o'clock kickoff time. It's 53 out there right now. It's saying 8 o'clock, Anthony, 51. By 9 o'clock, 48. 10 o'clock, 47. So hopefully we're not out here that long, but it's going to be chilly, and that's a good thing for the Red Raiders, especially offensive line up front being big. They'll have more energy.
That's right.
Because it's been hot out here many a game this year thus far.
9 out of 10 games were hot.
I'm telling you, it was burning up, and tonight's probably the first bit of cool weather that we've had during the game, and I think that'll play in the Red Raiders' favor as we move forward. We'd like to thank our sponsors who's been with us all year long. That's Vaughn Electronics, Steve Chandler at Chandler Law Firm, Chris Jennings over at Little Howie's Big Chick, the Advertiser Herald Newspaper, Tony Bledsoe at Fry's Drive-In Restaurant, Rick Pinson at Pinson Insurance Agency, Dr. McElhaney at the Bamberg Family Practice, the Bamberg Board of Public Works, Richard Kemp at Farm Bureau, Keep Bamberg County Beautiful. Let's see who else we got here. Tagadoo's Unique Gifts, Wilson and Luganville Law Firm, Eddie Sanders at Hires Drugs, Ness and Jet LLC, Bo Griffin, Home Federal Savings and Loan, Nancy Foster, Foster & Company, Sweets, Discount Tires, and Complete Auto Repair, Southern Carolina Alliance, South State Bank, and Major Graphics LLC. And let's not forget the University of South Carolina, Salkehatchie. We thank all of them for helping us out this year, bringing you Red Raider football. We hope you've enjoyed it, and we hope you got a lot more to go. Tonight, If you remember, Red Raiders playing Hemingway here at Leon Maxwell Stadium. You still got time to get on out to the contest tonight, or to the game. Fans already, Anthony, all the way down, standing, I guess, down to the concession stand. We got fans all the way loading up these bleachers. Hemingway, on the other hand, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22 fans sitting in the stands. Got a few on the sideline there, but about 22 fans, and that is a long ride, Anthony. And at 4-6, probably not, having a lot of faith, would you think?
Yeah, that's about sums it up. But Hemingway is a good team.
Oh, they're a good team. That's what I keep saying. You don't sleep on these cats, because I watched them on film, and they are not a bad football team. They're a couple breaks away from probably being – they had some games they would have lost. But overall, they had a couple games that they could have been right in there. They lost, I think it was 17-12. Coach said one of them, 16-17. So, they were in those contests. It was not just a blowout. So that's where we're at now. Captain's meeting at midfield. We're waiting to see what happens here. Who's going to win the toss, Anthony? Looks like Hemingway has won the toss, and they have declined, or deferred, rather, to the second half. Let's see what they do here. And I think that's what they're going to do. All right, Hemingway has won. They'll kick. Red Raiders will receive. So your Bamberg Ehrhardt Red Raiders will receive here to open the contest. They'll be going from the right to the left. That's from the
north to the south.
Yeah, north to the south. That's from the Eric Bamberg Rock, and they'll be going towards the scoreboard on the left side. If you're looking at your radio dial, just remember, right side, left side. So you look at a radio from the right to the left. You're looking at a computer? Good luck. No, I'm just kidding. From the right-hand side to the left-hand side. Well, and again, folks, we hope you have really enjoyed us this year. We'd like to thank again, while you're listening early, Mr. Bob Smoke, who brought radio back to Bamberg. We'd like to thank him. He's done a great job at the studio, keeping us straight. Sometimes we get out of line. He has to crack the whip, as he likes to do. But Bob's a good guy, and he's done a lot of great things, bringing Red Raider football back home where it belongs, right here on WBSC Radio 102.3. If you hadn't had a chance, please go do it. Go to www.youtube.com and type in WBSC Radio. You can see all the happenings around Bamberg concerning Red Raider football. We hope to bring you more stuff like a parade and everything there, but you'll get the feel of the love that this community has for its kids. Right now, if you hear the cheering, the Red Raiders are finally coming out. They're rubbing the rock from the right to the left. And this crowd is on their feet, and you can tell, Anthony Harley, it is playoff time, baby.
It's Raider football.
Woo! I tell you, I hope you're having a good time, and I'm trying not to get too excited tonight. I went to the doctor today, and Anthony and I were just talking about it. I got hearing aids if you didn't know it. That might be why I talk so loud. But anyway, I went to the doctor, had a compaction in my ear, got it out, and now they're saying I got a busted eardrum. So, trying not to get too excited up here and bust another one. I think that happened during that Allendale game to my own self, Anthony. I got so excited during that Allendale game, I might have busted my own eardrum, but I didn't realize till today you can have that happen from a sinus infection. Anything can cause it. So, that's where we're at here. Now, the Red Raiders, of course, have already out. They got their banner up. Poor Hemingway doesn't look like they have a cheerleader with them, do they, Anthony?
Yeah, I seen some earlier. Okay,
they might be at the concession stand. I don't see them out there now with a banner or anything of that nature. Red Raiders, if you look over there next door, our cameraman, it says grab your what, Anthony?
Grab your
popcorn. I heard somebody holler, and enjoy the show. It's a big box of popcorn. Big Perry Fleming, I'd like to thank him for all he does for Red Raider football. Perry, of course, a baseball star here at Bamberg Ehrhardt, and he is filming all the games for us, and he's done a great job, Anthony. We'd like to thank him for all he does. He's still a student at Bamberg Ehrhardt, but he operates like a full-grown adult, doing things great, and anything he does is always great. And I thank you over there, young man.
Thank you, Perry.
Yep, he's next door filming it. But again, go to youtube.com and type in WBSC Radio. We'd also like to thank our friend Robert Corlin. He's done a great job this year. He produces all the football games in the Coach's Corner each and every week, and he gets them on there for us. So we got a heck of a team, and there come your Bamberg Ehrhardt Red Raiders, and at the same time, Anthony Hemingway is popping out without a banner, but they are headed to the sideline. Your Red Raiders headed to the sideline, and look at each one of them. Red Raiders look fired up and focused. Hemingway not as fired up, but they do come out ready to play. I can promise you that. If you're sitting at home, you got about no time. It's almost time for kickoff, so Go use the restroom, get you a cold drink, and get ready for the show, because I can promise you one thing, folks. We're going to have a good time right here tonight at Leon Maxwell Stadium. I tell you who I do see down there, Emery Glover, I think it is, isn't it, Anthony?
Yeah, that's Emery.
Big Emery Glover down there with a camera. He's for WIS-TV out of Columbia, so they'll have highlights of tonight's game. Nice to see him come. Emery, a good friend of mine from his days back at the Times and Democrat. You may remember reading his articles in the sports section over there, but Emery's a great guy. I saw him earlier tonight, but he's got his camera ready for that WIS-TV. All right, players are ready. Here we go, Anthony. We got Hemingway ready to kick off. We got your Red Raiders back to receive. It's going to be, who we got back there?
Number 1, Garrett Swarton, along with number 4, Keyshawn Orr.
Hadn't seen Garris back there all year, Anthony. That's kind of a surprise, but we're glad to have him back there. I guess I don't know why he's back there, but we're glad to have him. Kicking off for Hemingway, looks like it is number
11.
Well, I think it's number 4 right there, Anthony, maybe. Let's see. Yep, it's number 4. He's weird formation, but, that's why right there. It's going to pop it up. Ball's loose. Finally recovered by the Red Raiders at their own 40-yard line. That was Tashawn McCree. Now, that was a heck of a formation. Looked like they do it like the old Texas style, where you get 2 kickers back there, and anybody could kick, either 4 or 11. And in that aspect, it was number 4. So we are ready to go.
Falling on the ball for the Red Raiders is number 3, Nicholas Hughes.
All right, Red Raiders come out in spread offense. Got 3 receivers to the bottom, 1 back in the backfield. Tell you who that is in a minute. Hard to see his number. Quarterback in is Hunter Etheridge. Gives it up the middle. I think that is Dunbar, but we'll find out.
That's Dunbar.
Yep, that's Big Dunbar, and he's going to pick up 6 on the very first play as he gets across the 45 to the 46-yard line. And that is the way you want to start up front, Anthony. I told you. Tonight, you're going to see a touchdown here in the first quarter. Follow me.
And Trent, it's going to be by a pass.
You think so?
Yeah.
All right, I'll take it, baby. Whatever we get it. They can pass it.
Get a pass.
They can walk it. They can put it under the underarm and tote it in. I don't care. I want to score. Here we go. Red Raiders in the shotgun again. A give to Dunbar. A little bit of pressure, but he bulldozes one to pick a yard up, and that's all they're going to give him. That'll bring up, what are you going to give him, Anthony? 3rd and 5, I would call it. Well, no, actually, it's going to be 3rd and 4 for your Red Raiders. All right, Blaze Bunch in down there in the receiver. You also got number 28. That's DeAndre Ori, Garris Warden, all 3 receivers here at the bottom. In the backfield still is Dunbar. Quarterback is number 14, Hunter Etheridge. Etheridge waiting on the snap. He takes it. Give up the middle this time to Dunbar. Dunbar runs into a crowd, keeps his feet turning, and that's a first down. I do believe, Anthony, up to the 50-yard line. Let's see where they mark him. But I think that'll be the first down of the Red Raiders tonight.
It should be a first down.
We'll take it. First down, Bamberg Ehrhardt. So 1st and 10. Nice drive starting early for your Red Raiders.
Dunbar is running hard tonight.
I tell you what, he doesn't want to go home, and neither does anybody. Coming in for him now is going to be number 4, Keyshawn Orr. Dunbar will get a breather. Same formation. Give to Orr over the right side. He's got some running room. He's going to get another first down that quick as he picks up 11 yards, and he'll have it to the 39-yard line of Hemingway.
He's running that time behind number 60, Big Drew Wilson.
Yep, that's what I like to see, Anthony. Get it going and get it going quick. All right, I hope if you just joined us at home, we got about 10 minutes and 32 seconds first quarter. Red Raiders on their first drive of the night. There's a high snap. Still gets it to number 4.
Keyshawn
Orr, and he's going to gain maybe 1-2 on the play. Let's see where they mark him and spot it.
About 2.5.
About the 38-yard line, so about 2 yards, 2.5. We'll call it 2nd and 8. How about that, Anthony?
That's
to be
good.
safe.
That's good.
All right. Dunbar coming back in at running back or staying in. I don't see him coming out yet. Let's see what happens. Nope, we're going to get 2 backs in the backfield this time. Number 2, Jamari Dunbar, and number 4, Keyshawn Orr. Playoff time, something special. Woo. All right, there's a snap. Gives it over the right side, and there was no blocking that time as Dunbar's going down, and we're going to lose about 6 yards on that, Anthony. That's about 4 back plus the 2-yard gain, so that's going to be close 6 yards, maybe 7 yards, I do believe, depending where they put it. They're going to spot it down at the 46-yard line of the Hemingway Tigers. It brings up 3rd and a long, we're going to call it 15 yards, I'd say, Anthony.
That's right, about
Darn.
15.
All right, still good. Let's go. Going to have to throw it here, maybe. Let's see. There's a snap. Nope. Give it to Dunbar on the right side. Try to pick up some. He gets back to the first down original line of scrimmage. And he gains maybe 2-3, and it's still 4-down territory right here, I would say, Anthony, but maybe not.
Punt it.
They're going to punt it away, yep. I tell you, folks, if you listen at home, and nothing against any coach or anything of that nature, but you know me, Anthony, I can't hold water. I got to say what I got to say. Right there, I thought the running game was going good, but you got to mix it up to an extent right there. Throw a slant, throw a quick out, throw something to continue to move that drive. Not upset, plenty of time to go, but I'm just saying you can't let them put 8, 9, 10 in the box and not throw the football.
You're right.
All right, there's a snap to Bunch. Bunch with the kick. Nice kick. End over end. It's going to bounce at about the 5, and it's going in the end zone. Doggone it. We had a man down there that should have downed it, or at least saw it, and I don't think he ever did. Did you, Anthony?
No.
And it's going to be a touchback. So, really, again, you just decide to punt, and you got about a 16-yard difference. So, take it for what it is. And Hemingway will take over for the first time tonight with 8:36 left here in the first quarter. And, folks, don't take what I said against any coach or anything of that nature. I'm not that way, but I'm just, I got to do my opinion. That's what I'm up here for.
That's right, Trent.
That's what I don't get paid for. Right? That's what we have fun for, at least. All right, well, here we go. Hemingway getting set. Spread formation. Hands over the left side. He's got some running room. He's at the 30, 35, 40. That's going to be a first down. Let's see where they mark him. But that's not the way you want to start. He gets up to about the 42-yard line, I do believe, Anthony. First down, Hemingway. That's what scared me coming into the game as well. Saw him on film, Anthony. I thought they had some athletes, and I thought they were quick.
They are very quick.
All right, here we go. 1st and 10 for the Tigers. Quarterback takes a snap. Give over the right side. He's going to be bundled up and gets away from it. He's at the 35, 45 rather, 50. Breaks midfield. He's close to another first down, so 2 plays, 2 first downs. He's at about the 47-yard line of the Red Raiders. 1st and 10 with 8:19 left here in the first quarter. So 2 plays, 2 big long runs, Anthony. Somebody better spy him, ain't it?
That's right. Somebody better get something done.
But like I said, up front blocking, I didn't think they were that great, but I thought that young man right there was quick. He looked it on film. Now, he's small. I bet he's not 5'10" probably, but he is quick. All right, so look to throw the ball as he goes in motion. And they do. He has a completion. His knees down. He's going to gain maybe 4 in the yard 3. Gets over the 45 to the 44-yard line.
Making the start for the Red Raiders, number 6, Cal Gagem.
Yeah, brings up 2nd and 7. All right, spread formation. They have 2 to the left, 2 to the right, 1 back in the backfield, and that is number 21, Carlos Presley, along with the quarterback. I'll get his number in a second. Hands off up the middle. And he's going nowhere that time. That's number 3, Anthony.
Nicholas Hughes makes the tackle.
Hughes shot through there like a bullet. I mean, he came across that line. There was no blocking him that time. Don't lose yardage. Brings up 3rd and 9. Look for the pass. We did talk earlier pregame with Coach Lawson of Hemingway, and he said, Trent, I might have to throw the ball. We don't run well. Well, if they don't run well, them 2 runs were mighty big, wasn't it, Anthony?
That's right. Very big.
All right, 3 receivers to the bottom, 1 to the top, 1 back in the backfield. There's the snap. He fumbles it, and he's still in the air. Come on, Red Raiders, picked up. 45-40, and he trips up, and he loses it. But I think the Red Raiders have it. Let's see where they spot it. But it is Red Raider football. But, man, he had a touchdown. Who was that on the recovery?
Number 68, Jacoby Brown.
Big Jacoby Brown was a rumbling and a bumbling, and believe it or not, he sure was a stumbling as he stumbled down. A blade of grass tackled him, and don't believe it, Anthony, but he's going to catch heck from him when I see him, I can promise you. But that's the way, way to stop a drive. But Red Raiders finally have it. Now it's at about the 38-yard line, 1st and 10 with 6:57 left here in the first quarter. And we still got time to do what I told you, Anthony, score in the first quarter. All right, Etheridge in the backfield along with Orrin Dunbar. Takes a snap. Dunbar gets over the right side, has running room. He's going to pick up 5, maybe 6, 7, and 8. See where they spot him. Well, no, not that much, is it, Anthony?
No.
I got carried away. Whew, got me worked up here.
Trent Hemingway has 9 in the box.
That's what I told you. 9 in the box, and he still picks up 5 yards, brings up 2nd and about 5 for the Red Raiders as the ball's placed inside the 35 at the 33-yard line. Waiting on the snap is Etheridge. Takes it. Give this time. Oh, he went to fake give it. Almost didn't give it to Orr, and Orr's going to lose about 3. Orr's going to lose 3 again on a running play at about the 37, 38-yard line is where they're going to spot him. It's going to bring up 3rd and 9, Anthony. I'll tell you, I don't know if he was really about to pull that ball, but Orr had it on his hip and was able to secure it, luckily for the Red Raiders. So here we go with a 3rd and 9. Red Raiders have ran the ball every time we've had it tonight. Let's see if they decide now to come up with a pass. Not sure what Bunch is doing. He's got his hands in the air. I'm not sure he knows the play. Two backs in the backfield. Let's wait on it. Come to him. Takes it. Finally look to throw the ball. As he rolls to his left, finally throws it. It's going to skip it. One hop it to number 1 intended receiver.
Garrett Swarding.
And I tell you, that's a tough pass, Anthony. No way about it. I mean, he rolls to his left and had to kind of throw on the run, and that went nowhere as it bounces. And the Red Raiders look to this time punt again on 4th down. We'll get together. We just got him 1 week off blues right now, I'd call it. 5:44, in the first quarter. Blaze Bunch back to punt. He's standing right on the 50-yard line, right in front at the 49. Here's the kick. Kicks up. Good kick. That bounces at the 5. Don't let it go in, or 10 rather. Actually, the 12 is where he's going to pick it up. 1st and 10. Anthony being off a week with us, even though we went down to Andrew Jackson, got to get myself back together.
Yep, we get.
Don't forget tonight, folks, Andrew Jackson Academy is home as well. They are playing Wardlaw Academy. They beat them during the regular season as Andrew Jackson's 12-0, and they are looking one game, Anthony, tonight. They win it. They go to the big show next week, state championship. So here at Bamberg Ehrhardt, we're pulling for them. Good luck tonight, guys. All right, 1st and 10 for Hemingway. Ball's just inside the 15, about the 13, 14-yard line. There's a snap, ball off the helmet, and he throws a high throw, and he gets drilled, Anthony, at the 10. I tell you what, the quarterback, that play never did amount or materialize. Quarterback took the snap off his helmet. He picked it up. He threw a high throw out to his intended receiver, number 7, I do believe that was, Anthony.
Number 17.
17, they got 7 and 17 out there.
Number 12.
12, okay, here we go. Number 12, that was Quante Singletary, and I promise you he'll tell him, please don't throw it that high again because he got drilled, and you'll see it on www.youtube.com. Type in WBSC Radio, probably about Saturday afternoon or Sunday, and we'll have that for you. All right, a big spread here. 2 receivers to the bottom, 2 to the top. Quarterback in the shotgun. Takes a snap. He rolls to his left. Goes to throw and does. That's nowhere near his intended receiver as he gets pressure. Anthony, who was that on him?
That's number 6, Cal Gagem.
Cal Gagem was on him like a piece of bubble gum on your shoe. I tell you what, he rode him to the dirt, didn't he? Golly. So Red Raider defense has tightened up and played pretty well here after the start of the game. They gave up 2 big long runs, Anthony, both first downs. And ever since then, we've tightened it up a little. Got 1 turnover in the game. That happened at about the 8-minute mark. It was a fumble. Fumble was recovered by
Jacoby Brown.
By big Jacoby Brown. So we'll take that. Good job, Jacoby. Right now we need a big stop. 3rd and 10. Still waiting on them to get out the huddle. They're out. Spread offense. 2 to the right, 2 to the left. There's a snap. It's high. Quarterback does a great job getting it. He rolls. He throws. Short of the first down, and he is pounded by number 4.
Keyshawn Orr.
Woo! Keyshawn Orr came up and put the wood to him about 4 yards short. So it brings up 4th and 4 for Hemingway. Ball spotted right at the 20-yard line. All right, Anthony. Do this something for a minute. Fumble recovery. Write his name down right down. I forgot that quick. All right. 4:56 and counting here in the first quarter. No score. Bamberg Ehrhardt Red Raiders set to return the punt here. Number 1, Garrett Swarding back along with number 4, Keyshawn Orr. Not a good snap, but a great punt. Wow, backs him up past the 50 to the 45, or to the 50, 45, 40, 35, 30, and he's finally brought out of bounds, looks like right at the 30-yard line, and that's where the Red Raiders will start for the 3rd time tonight, trying to get something going and get on the scoreboard, Anthony. They got to get something going and get it going quick. We like to get in this end zone for the first time, or maybe the second. We're not sure about the Denmark game, but we've only scored, if we did, against Denmark 1 time all year in the first quarter, and something's got to give tonight. We need to get on there and get on there often. All right, this time we got Gagem in the backfield, Anthony. 2 new backs.
Got number 9, Cole Gagem.
All right,
Touchdown Gagem.
Touchdown Gagem over the right side. He's still churning, and that is a nice run. Now, we went over the right side. He was stopped up. Nobody was there. The offensive line kept their feet going, and Gagem's going to pick up 5, Anthony, down to the 25-yard line. Who's that in there with him? 30.
That's
Brown?
That's Brown. I believe that's Keyshawn Brown.
Keyshawn Brown in. All right. Gagem gets it again over the right side. Close to a first down. He's inside the 20.
Uh-oh.
Going to get a flag as he gets down to the 15-yard line. Still on his feet. Nobody blown a whistle. That's a touchdown. There was no whistle. I thought it was. The side judge was
flag, 2 flags.
I don't know what in the world went on there. The side judge was sitting there waving his hand as like the play was over. Now the white hat comes in and throws the flag at the end of the play. So I don't know what in the dickens went on that, folks. But he did get in the end zone by one official. Ball, one spotting it now, Anthony, at the 15-yard line. They're discussing it. Let's see what they bring up here. Wow.
It could be very interesting. Personal foul.
Personal foul gets Hemingway. Sideline warning, let's see, decline. So I don't know what he's doing. Did he say second down?
I thought he said
or replay the first.
Sideline warning.
I don't know. I guess Coach was out there. I saw Lawson was way out there, but they're marking it off against Bamberg here for some reason. No, actually, they're going to replay the down. That's what's happened. Bamberg got a penalty, both of them together, and they are replaying that down for some reason, and we'll have to get clarification on that at halftime. But anyway, Red Raider football, 2nd and 5. There's a snap. Give to Brown. Brown runs inside. He has running room. That's touchdown, Anthony Harley. He's in the end zone, and woo! I tell you what, that was number 30, Keyshawn Brown, and he was just on JV not, 3 weeks ago?
3 weeks ago.
And now he's in the end zone for his biggest touchdown in his career as your Red Raiders go up 6-0 with 3:49 in the first.
First quarter.
Let me make sure everybody hears me good. First quarter. We finally scored early. Just like I said, I could tell the way we came out tonight that we were ready to play. All right, waiting on the PAT. Holding will be number 1, Gareth Swarding. Set to kick, number 14, Hunter Etheridge. Come on, Hunter, get this thing through, big dog. Crowd is quiet. There's a snap. The kick. It's up. It is good.
Good.
All right, so with 3:49 left in the first quarter, your Bamberg Ehrhardt Red Raiders 6. The visitors from Hemingway, nothing. Red Raider football action tonight's being brought to you in part by Deet Vaughn and the staff at Vaughn Electronics, your Radio Shack dealer in Bamberg since 1977. Vaughn Electronics is located at 2649 Main Highway in Bamberg and is here to stay. Vaughn Electronics also has local artist David Cooler's CD for purchase. That's Vaughn Electronics, 2649 Main Highway in Bamberg. Steve Chandler and the fine folks who serve you at Chandler Law Firm, 2954 Main Highway in Bamberg, are excited over being a part of tonight's football broadcast on WBSC Radio. The Chandler Law Firm specializes in family, personal injury, and criminal law. That's the Chandler Law Firm, now located directly across from the Bamberg County Courthouse at 2954 Main Highway in downtown Bamberg. All right, Anthony, we like to give a shout out, as we like to say, to some folks listening tonight. That's Frank Bernanke, right? Frank Bernanke. All right, Frank, hope you listen to us. Also to Mr. Boone Threed. He's over in Orangeburg tonight. So, Boone, I'll let you know we love you, buddy, and get well soon. Miss Annette Dwight, I know her and Doc are listening to us, and we're glad. There's the kickoff. He's going to kick it, and it was a short pooch kick. At about the 40-yard line, he received it and got down. Let's see what he marked him. I'm thinking about the 37-yard line, and that's where Hemingway will start for the third time this evening. Also, Miss Charm Bunch Wetzel, I think she may be here tonight, somebody said. But if not, and you listen to home, Charm, know we love you, girl, and get well soon. And our good friend and longtime Red Raider broadcaster, Mr. Bob Clary. Bob, know we love you, buddy. Miss seeing you around, and I know we'll see you soon, but you come on back and see us anytime, and thank you for all you've done for Red Raider Sports over the years.
Thank you, Mr. Bob.
All right, 1st down and 10 for Hemingway. There's a snap, and I tell you, it's a high snap every time. Rolls out to throw and does. Has a man intercepted at about the 48-yard line by number 4, Keyshawn Orr. He's at the 40, 35, 30. Finally brought down,
flag on
and
the
that's
play.
going to be 15 more at the end because it's a late hit by number 50. That's Darius Williams of Hemingway, and I'm going to call him out because that was pretty dirty, Anthony.
Yeah.
He's 7 yards out of bounds, and he waylaid Keyshawn Orr, but Orr's okay.
He should have thrown him out the game.
That's what we like to see, Anthony. Remember, we talked all year long. Secondary had us nervous. Not scoring first had us nervous. Playoff time, we're looking right early, and I love it. That's why coaches coach and do a good job, and that's why we the fans sit at home and analyze everything because we saw a couple games on ESPN or played Madden, right?
Right.
Yeah, no, that ain't what you're supposed to do. That's what they like to do, but the coaches know what they're doing.
You can't do that.
All right, here we go. Red Raiders will take over at about the 12, 13-yard line. 1st and 10. Let's get it in again. Dunbar and Orr. Help me out, Anthony.
That's Dunbar along with number 30.
Keyshawn Brown. There we go. Keyshawn Brown. All right, Orr gets the carry over the left side, and he's down inside the 10 to about the 7-yard line, Anthony.
He pick up about 5 on the carry.
Yeah, about 5. Brings up 2nd and 5, maybe 6. Etheridge in at quarterback. Gives again to Dunbar. Dunbar's going nowhere that time. He's going to be dropped at the 10.
Flag on the play.
We got a flag in play. Only thing that could be is holding where he threw it maybe, but let's see. Yep, holding against the Red Raiders. I figured that.
That was a late hold.
I tell you, he waited till he got on the ground to finally throw a flag, and when he does, he's brought down, but nonetheless, it's against the Red Raiders, and they're discussing it now to see what he wants to do with it. Coach Lawson looking. They may decline it. Nope, they're going to take it. I don't know if I'd have took that, Anthony.
I believe that they're going to have to pay for that.
Yeah, replay the down. I know it puts you way back to almost the 20-yard line, actually right on the 20, and brings up 15, so that'd be 2nd and 15, but still, not sure I'd have took it. Let's see what they do. All right, Hunter Etheridge in the quarterback, 2 backs in the backfield, Orr and number 2, Jamari Dunbar, takes a snap, gives it to Dunbar to the right side. He's got running room, 20, 15, close to the 10, inside the 10, maybe at the 9-yard line. So he gets back to the original line of scrimmage, gains about 2. That'll bring up 3rd and 8 for the Red Raiders. Time on the clock, 2:42 remaining. Your Bamberg Ehrhardt Red Raiders lead Hemingway 7-0 early on. Hope you're enjoying tonight's broadcast here on WBSC Radio 102.3. All right, 2 receivers to the left, 2 backs in the backfield, and Coach Crosby runs out. He wants a timeout, and he wants it now. So he was out all the way at the numbers, Anthony, getting that timeout, and that's what we have. So, again, just joining us, 2:27, Red Raiders 7, Hemingway nothing. Red Raiders driving inside the 20. So let's see if we can get this touchdown in. Chris Jennings and all the employees who serve you at Little Howie's Burgers and Chick, hope you're enjoying tonight's Bamberg Ehrhardt Red Raider football game. Little Howie's, also known to many in our area as the Big Chick, has burgers, fried chicken, seafood, and you can carry in or carry out. That's Little Howie's Burgers and Chicks, 2234 Main Highway, which is Highway 301 North in Bamberg. Every weekly issue of the Advertiser Herald newspaper keeps you in the know with all your hometown sports, news, and features. The Advertiser Herald is Bamberg County's best friend and is proud to be a part of tonight's exciting Bamberg Ehrhardt Red Raider football playoff action on WBSC Radio. The Advertiser Herald newspaper with offices located at 369 McGee Street in Bamberg. Red Raiders getting ready now, Anthony, to come out of the huddle. Out of the timeout. And no huddling up whatsoever. Got 2 receivers to the bottom. You got 2 backs in the backfield, Orr and Dunbar. Shotgun formation spread. Number 14, Hunter Etheridge is quarterback. And, hey, what have we seen all year, Anthony? Offsides on that hard count. And I believe it's going to be against Hemingway. Let's wait and see. Offsides, encroachment on the defense. Thank you very much. We'll move it 5 yards closer to the end zone. And a lot shorter on the trying to get a first down, Anthony. I think now it'll be 3rd and 3 for your Red Raiders. Ball's going to be placed inside the 5 at the 4-yard line. Red Raiders can still pick up a first down. They got to get 3 yards or they can go all the way in the end zone. Let's see.
We need a touchdown.
All right, Dunbar up the middle. Nope, not getting there. Great job there by Hemingway defense. Number 8 looked like to me, Anthony, for Hemingway, it's going to be Matrell Davis. He crabbed right through there and knocked him down. So the Red Raiders, let's see what they're going to decide to do. Dunbar's coming out. Gageham, number 9, coming back in at running back. I'm not too sure I wouldn't take a field goal right here, Anthony. Etheridge can kick, and I believe he can kick one from right here. But we're going to go for it.
I'll go for it.
All right, here we go. Take every point you can when you can get it. Remember that later.
Naked bootleg.
All right, high snap. Gives it to Gageham. Gageham tries to get the first down. He's going, but I'm not sure he got it. Let's see where they spot it. Hard to tell from our angle. He's close. It's going to be real close.
I don't believe he got it, Trent.
I don't know. He didn't have far to go. Nope. Unable to get it, about a half a yard shy. You are right, Anthony. Did not make it. So Hemingway will take over inside the 5 at the 4-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Tigers. Their 4th possession of the night. Red Raiders have 2 turnovers. Unable to capitalize on one. I think we did score on that other one. That's how we got that first touchdown, but unable to capitalize on the INT by Keyshawn Orr. But here we go. 1st and 10.
Need a good start now, Raiders.
Yep, let's go. We got them backed up. Now keep them back. Quarterback waiting to take the snap. And that's a real high snap. He almost lost it, and he's going to pay for it. Bam! He's down. Safety, your Bamberg Ehrhardt Red Raiders. That's what we needed, Anthony Harley.
That's what the doctor ordered.
I tell you, we've been talking about it all night long, the high snap. I kept saying, whoa, whoa. And when I say that, folks, the ball was going high every time on the snap. The quarterback having to bat a few down to get the play off. That time, he gets a real high snap, jumps high. He and the running back are standing next to each other. Ball bambles around. Running back finally got it, but guess what else he got? Ting, ting, 2 Red Raiders dropping him in the end zone, and your Bamberg Ehrhardt Red Raiders lead early, 9-0, with 1 minute and 42 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. So, just what Dr. ordered, as we like to say, right, Anthony?
That's right.
That's a RX for success.
Making the tackle for the Raiders on that play was number 8, Kenneth McMillan, along with number 17, Dejan Bamberg.
That's what I'm talking. That's what I'm talking. Red Raider football at its finest. Hope you're enjoying it. All right, we got a bunch of great fans here tonight. I see Miss Harriet Coker sitting down there, along with Miss Betty Maxwell and all your local Bamberg people. That's one thing about the Red Raiders, Anthony. We support our kids and each and every week, so I love it. All right, Hemingway finally gets to kick off, and it's going to be the Swarting at his own 35, 40, 45, 50. I tell you what, he's about to be in the end zones where he's about to be. 30, 25, 20, 10, 5, touchdown, Bamberg Ehrhardt. How about that after a safety, Anthony?
That's right.
Touchdown by number 1, Gareth Swarting. He got it at the 35, at about the, I think, 35-yard line. Wouldn't you? Yep, right at the 35. So he goes 65 yards for a touchdown with 1 minute and 30 remaining. Bamberg Ehrhardt now leads 15-0. I'll take that, Mr. Swarting. Thank you very much. Kickoff return for 65 yards. I'm writing it down, folks, by Gareth Swarting. You reckon old his mom and daddy are happy?
Yep.
Little Gene and them, I bet you he is. All right, waiting on the
Mama
PAT.
Grandmama.
Oh, yeah, you know Miss Phyllis Swarting. She is the superintendent here at Bamberg Ehrhardt High School for the district, so I know she's happy.
Guess who I seen out back? Miss Virginia Kemp.
Yeah, I saw Miss Virginia here tonight. Glad to have her with us. She's down there on the left. I see her now. All right, getting ready to kick now is number 14, Hunter Etheridge. Again, the snap, the kick. It's up. It is good. So, with 1 minute and 30 seconds left here in the first quarter, guess what, folks? Red Raiders have scored 16 points in the quarter. In the first quarter, too, folks. Woo! Hope you're having fun. You're sitting outside listening to us tonight. Make sure you bundle up because it's a little chilly out here. I tell you, it's under 49. It's up 40, saying 49 right now. So it's chilly, chilly, chilly. Play-by-play of tonight's game is being brought to you in part by our good friend Tony Bledsoe and all the folks at Fry's Drive-In Restaurant in Bamberg. Fry's is now open on Monday and Thursday nights from 5 to 7 for a pickup dinner. More information is available at 803-245-4540 from 11 to 2 or 803-707-3198 anytime. That's Fry's Drive-In Restaurant, a Bamberg tradition under the red roof, Highway 301 North in Bamberg. All right. Getting set to kick for the Red Raiders will be Blaze Bunch, number 30. Back deep to receive for the Hemingway Tigers. See what we got, Anthony. I see number 1 back there. Or let's see. Got to turn around a little bit.
Number 21.
21, okay. Number 21, Carlos Presley.
That's 13 or 18.
We'll call him 13. How about that? Darius Taylor. So that's what we got. Kick is up. A weird, odd kick. Fielded by number 20 at the 25. He gets up to the 30, 35. Just past the 35, maybe to the 37-yard line, I think is where they'll mark it. And that's where Hemingway will take over for the 5th time tonight. Hemingway already, Anthony, with 2 turnovers in the first quarter, interception and a fumble. They also had a safety, and they also give a kick touchdown on a free kick, we call it. After a safety, you do a free kick, and they also gave up that. So pretty rough first quarter for the Tigers.
The Tigers go do a cycle.
Yep. I tell you what, Anthony, I spoke to some of those kids pregame, nicest kids you ever wanted to meet. I was talking to them along with my good friend, old Coach Lawson, and very nice young men. So here we go. First down. There's the snap. Quarterback keeper trying to run over the right side, and he's got some running room. He's at the 40. He gets beat. Whoa, he got pounded and may get a face mask call right to Anthony as he gets over the 40 to the 42. It looks like that's the only thing it can be because there was Red Raiders around, and that was it. Let's see what they call.
Making the tackle for the Raiders, number 8.
Yep, face mask is the preliminary signal.
Along with Dejan Bamberg, number 17.
Preliminary signals, face mask, personal foul against your Bamberg Ehrhardt Red Raiders. That'll be 15 yards. That's going to put him in Red Raider territory, Anthony, first time tonight on a penalty. Imagine that against the Red Raiders.
I didn't see that one.
I didn't see it either. 42-yard line. I mean, there's a lot of tackling going on, but I didn't see a jerking of his head or anything. He's right in front of us, but we'll see what they do. All right, first down for Hemingway, 1:14 left here in the first quarter. If you're listening to us from the Hemingway area tonight, glad to have you with us. Sorry it's not going the way you wanted it to thus far, but a lot of game left. But again, glad you're with us and hope you're enjoying the broadcast. Quarterback takes a snap, tries to throw it to the outside, and boy,
now flag on the play, Trent. Flag on the play.
That thing bounced over to him. What a great throw. I don't know if the quarterback's hands are cold or what.
Somebody offside. Oh, illegal shift.
Yep, illegal shift against the Tigers. That'll back them up.
Trent, I got a shout-out list here.
Go ahead, sir.
It's getting long. I got a shout-out for Kerry Carter, Mary Lee Crosby, Mrs. Billy Thomas, Mr. Horace Hicks.
Big horse in the house. Go ahead.
And two of my co-workers, Chris Foster and Loretta Williams.
All right. Thank you all for listening, especially there at home at the office, Chris Foster and Miss Loretta Williams. Hope you're enjoying it. We enjoy bringing it to you each and every week. And right now, Anthony, we got about a 1st and 15 for Hemingway.
Let's go, dude!
Ball spotted right at about the 47-yard line. 1st and 10. Quarterback takes another high snap. Bout went over his head. He's going to keep it. He's at the 50, 45. He's quick. I tell you what, he gets inside the 40, up to the 39-yard line. Nice run there by the quarterback of Hemingway. That's number 13, Quante Singleton. And he is fast, Ant.
WBSC 102.3, Bamberg.
Yes, sir. Coming out of the game, I tell you, they had number 60, Drew Wilson, up in there playing some defense. And then, we had a player off the team this week that's not helping the defensive front a little bit, but hopefully he'll get things turned around, young man, and do what's right. All right, 2nd down. Quarterback takes it. Boy, I tell you, he is getting a high snap every time he lobs that up. And guess what? INT by number 3, Nicholas Hughes. 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown. Your Bamberg Ehrhardt Red Raiders with 15.8 seconds remaining in the first quarter, and the Red Raiders are in the end zone again.
Trent, that's Red Raider football.
That's what we've been looking for all year, Anthony, because I knew we could play. We could play in the secondary, and you look at it right now, another INT, and that time by Nicholas Hughes.
All the fans, go to YouTube and look at that play.
That was
great
60 yards, a 60-plus yard INT for a TD by Nicholas Hughes. Red Raiders now up 22-0. First quarter, still got 15.8 seconds. And I'll tell you, there you go. Etheridge throws it over the right side. Number 6, give it to me.
Cal Gagem.
Cal Gagem for the 2-point conversion. It is good. With 15.8 seconds remaining, your Bamberg Ehrhardt Red Raiders 23. The guests from Hemingway, the Hemingway Tigers, nothing. And we're still in the first quarter, 23-0, Nat. Can't beat that, can you? Find me a score for Andrew Jackson there, too, while you at it over there. All right, so 23-0. First quarter and just what we wanted. I came in this game a little nervous, Anthony, being off that week. I mean, I knew we were good and I knew we could do what we got to do, but you never know coming off a bye week, and basically that's what it was, even though the entire playoffs were moved back for a week due to the flooding. Rick Pinson and the staff at the Pinson Insurance Agency are proud to be a part of tonight's exciting Red Raider football game on WBSC Radio. The Pinson Agency can provide you with insurance for your auto, home, and life. The Pinson Insurance Agency is located at 332 Lacey Street in Bamberg, across the road from the Highway Department License Sales Office in Bamberg. That's the Pinson Insurance Agency, 332 Lacey Street in Bamberg. Thank you for that call sign there, Mr. Bob. All right, kicking off is Blaze Bunch for the Red Raiders, number 37. There's the kick, and he boots that one, Anthony. Skims by, hits him, and he drops it. Picks it back up at about the 12. He's up to the 20, and that's where he's going to go down, maybe at the 21-yard line. Nope, it goes about him at the 20. That'll be 1st and 10 for the Hemingway Tigers, their 6th possession of the night.
Making a tackle for the Red Raiders, number 28, DeAndre Ori.
Still in the first quarter, the score is 23-0. If you're just joining us, with 7.4 seconds remaining. All right, here we go. 1st and 10. Waiting on them. How about that, Anthony Harley? Old J.J. Jowers. You know J.J.?
I know J.J.
J.J. Jowers is in Colorado. Said he just passed the Colorado Rockies Stadium, and he's listening to Harley and Kynard on the radio back in Bamberg, South Carolina. Glad to have you with us, Big J.J. 7.4 seconds, and I tell you, that's surprising, but Hemingway has called a timeout here in the first quarter. So like again, 7.4 seconds left. Red Raiders leading 24-0. So we'll take a quick break here with our sponsors again, Anthony. Play-by-play broadcast tonight's Red Raider football game on WBSC Radio is being presented in part by Dr. Danette McElhaney and the staff at Bamberg Family Practice, 450 North Street in Bamberg. Bamberg Family Practice is now open from 8 to 5 weekdays and specializes in family medicine. That's Dr. Danette McElhaney and her staff at Bamberg Family Practice, 450 North Street in Bamberg. I think I said Bamberg 10 times in that one commercial, Anthony, but if you didn't know it, we're in Bamberg. When the Friday Night Lights go on at Leon Maxwell Stadium, you can thank the Bamberg Board of Public Works for the ability to enjoy a football game. BPW is proud to be a part of tonight's Red Raider football game on WBSC Radio. That's the Bamberg Board of Public Works main office located at City Hall on Highway 301 North. All right, here comes Hemingway. Takes the snap and throws it. It's complete upside of 25. Got running room 30. Still on his feet. 35, and he's finally brought down at the 37-yard line, and that's the 37 of Hemingway. First down for the Tigers.
Making the start for the Red Raiders, number 17, Dejan Bamberg.
And that'll do us, Anthony, for the first quarter. So if you're just joining us, I hope you're not, but if you are, guess what, folks? Your Bamberg Ehrhardt Red Raiders lead early on, 24-0. Getting ready for quarter two after this break. Richard Kemp, your local Farm Bureau agent, is proud to call Bamberg home and cheer the home team on to victory on Friday nights. Farm Bureau offers auto, home, and life insurance for the people of Bamberg County. More information is available. Call 245-4356. That number again is 245-4356. Richard Kemp joins with us in saying, "Go Red Raiders." Tonight's Red Raider Action Playoffs is being brought to you in part by Keep Bamberg County Beautiful, who reminds you every little bit hurts, even seemingly insignificant items such as cigarette butts or gum wrappers, for instance. Let's join together in making sure Bamberg County is clean and beautiful for visitors who pass through who might be looking for that right spot for a new or existing industry or a new place to call home. Keep Bamberg County Beautiful is a litter-free program funded by a grant made to Bamberg County. All right, here comes Hemingway again, Anthony, at the 38, their own 38. Hands off. Running back has a little bit of running room, but not much as he gets brought down at the line of scrimmage. The original line of scrimmage still 2nd and 10.
Making the start for the Red Raiders, number 68, Jacoby Brown.
2nd and 10. The running back that time was number 21 for Hemingway. That is Carlos Presley. Presley's hurt us a few times tonight, gaining big yards, Anthony, on a couple of runs there. Still in the spread formation.
Yeah, I believe that's about all for Presley tonight.
All right, there he goes again. Nope, fakes it. Quarterback rolls, looks to throw. He's going to have trouble. He's smashed at about the 32-yard line. A loss of maybe, I'm going to call it, Anthony, 6 on the play as the ball's put back to the 28-yard line. Make that the 32-yard line.
Right.
I apologize. 32-yard line of Hemingway.
Making a great tackle that time was number 55, Rasheen Dickerson, along with number 3, Nicholas Hughes.
Anthony, we hadn't come out and played like this in the first half all year long. Glad to see it happening in the playoffs. We need to keep it rolling.
I believe that's a different team.
Quarterback takes the snap, looks to throw. Now, I thought number 5, Savalas Can had that one and was just about to take it downtown. Charlie Brown over the left side there, Anthony. A little high, and he couldn't even get it. But if he'd have got it, guess where he'd have been?
End zone.
Standing over in the end zone saying, "Nanny, nanny, boo-boo, I just scored on you again." That's probably what he'd have been saying, but not trying to be ugly. But he had an easy road to the touchdown. All right, Hemingway getting set to punt. Standing back to punt. Can't see his number, Anthony. You?
I see like a 3 or something on it.
All right, he's on about the 18-yard line, and it may be no, it's not number 3. We'll figure it out here in a moment after this kick.
Number 80.
Number 80, that is Cody Eddy. Nice punt, Mr. Eddy. Gets it to the 30. And nice tackle that time by Hemingway. That is going to be number 4 on the tackle, Troy Singletary rather. Nice tackle at about the 33-yard line. Brings up 1st and 10 for the Red Raiders. Anthony early on unable to score, and it seemed like within about a 3-minute period there, things just shot off for the Red Raiders, did they not?
Yeah, the gate's open.
Telling you, I'll take that all night this week and the rest of the playoffs. All right, 1st and 10 Red Raiders. In the backfield, Dunbar and Orr. Looking to throw it this time, throws it. Oh! I don't think he had it, did he? Let's see what they give him.
Oh, they gave him
They gonna give him that catch?
Yeah, they gave him the catch.
They gave him that catch. Wow, you got to go to YouTube for that. I'm not sure. Anthony Harley, I'll take it. I'll take it. They said he caught it. That's not a spot. If he caught it, he should have caught it up here at about the 40. But they give him the catch at about the 43-yard line. 43-yard line, 1st down. And that was a heck of a catch. No matter, to bring that ball in was unbelievable. It kind of was questionable to me, personally. Did he have full possession? But officials saw it a lot different and gave it to him. So 1st down, your Bamberg Ehrhardt Red Raiders.
Got a flag on the play, Trent.
Must be against the coach over there. Probably got upset about that call. Let's see what they did. Where's the flag at?
They done picked it up. That must be 15 yards.
And they picked it up. No, they gave it to him. Yep. We're inside the 30, folks. He's still walking at about the 28-yard line. Missed the call there. Didn't see it. But anyway, 1st and 10, your Red Raiders. Ball spotted at the Tigers' 28-yard line. 10-11 left here in the second quarter.
Trent, they go another pass.
They were going to see a run this time, Ant, and we do over the right side and goes nowhere.
Touchdown Gajan.
Yeah, Gajan unable to get off that time. He gets at the 30, loses 2, brings up 2nd and 12. Score 24-0, your Bamberg Ehrhardt Red Raiders. Like we were saying, about a 3-minute period there in the first quarter, Red Raiders went wild. And I'll give you a recap here at the next little bit of break we have. But we had a fumble recovery by Jacoby Brown, INT Keyshawn Orr, touchdown kickoff return by Swarding, INT by Hughes for a touchdown, 60 yards. And this time, Gagem gets it over the left side. He bulldozes one of the Tigers, and he's still on his feet, almost to the 20. He's going to make it up to about the 23-yard line. Close to another 1st down, maybe about 2 yards shy, Anthony. A little bit more. Let's see. We give him
about 3.
Yeah, about 3.5, 4 yards, we'll even call it. Brings up 3rd and 4 for the Red Raiders.
Look out for number 1, Trent. Number 1.
Yeah, I tell you, a slant right now would be good. Them linebackers are walking up. All right, going to give it this time to Brown, and Brown short, and we're going to get a flag.
A hold.
I don't know. I might get a hold. Let's see what we get called here.
Hold or face mask? I believe it's
he lost about a yard on that one. Holding against the Red Raiders. Let's see if they back him up. Or just go for it. 4th and 5. Let's see what he does.
Bamberg got too many holding penalties.
I tell you, Anthony, we talked, if you remember yesterday at the coach's corner, that's what concerned Coach Williams and Crosby, was the fact that they do a lot of different things. They might line up this time and you think they're going to do something every time, and they go around blocks. And once you start going around blocks, holdings will happen. And I think that's what you're seeing here is kids just trying not to get beat, even though they're trying to go around blocks. So I think that's what you're picking up right now. But he got, 3rd and about 14. They did back him up, Anthony, for the Red Raiders, but that just means a pass. Let's go. All right. Looks to throw, throws and does. Almost had that one intercepted. Never got the handle too good on the snap, Anthony, was number 14, Hunter Etheridge. He kind of bobbled it a little bit, threw it up, and if the kid from Hemingway, number 13, can't tell who that is, I will, though, Darius Taylor, if Darius would have come up and tried to intercept that instead of knocking it down, I think he could have been off to the races.
That's right.
4th down for the Red Raiders, and then no man's land, so you look for him to go for it right here, and that's what we're doing.
Look for number 1.
Backfield, number 4, Keyshawn Orr, also along with number 2, Javari Dunbar. Takes the snap, and they're going to give it, believe it or not, unbelievable, and guess what? Not a bad call till he got caught in the back. Got caught from behind, and that's not going to be a 1st down. Enough for it as he's down at about the 27-yard line. 27-yard line, and that is where Hemingway will take over.
With 8:44 left in the second quarter.
All right, here we go. Hemingway come a Coke. Yep. All right, if you remember, folks, he's getting my money, Anthony. Remind me now he comes back with a Coke and some fries and don't bring me my change. We're going to be rolling around up here, all right?
We'll get him.
Somebody said they were laughing about that. They said, did you ever get your change? I said, what? And I forgot about it that night. He wouldn't bring my change back. I said, man, give him a $20 bill and get nothing back in a French fry? Here we go. Quarterback drops back to throw, throws, has the receiver, and he drops it. Got it back to the original line of scrimmage, and he dropped it because he heard number 3, Nicholas Hughes, coming on like a freight train, Anthony.
Along with Jack McDonald.
Yeah, big number 11, Jack McDonald. So I tell you, Hemingway thus far, Anthony, has looked a little overmatched. I mean, they look athletic. I don't know. It has been overmatched here early on. Now, it's a lot of football left to play, folks. Don't think a 24-0 lead can do it with 8:39 here in the second quarter. You got to play a complete game.
That's right. You got to play 4 quarters.
All right, quarterback takes a snap, drops, throws it across the middle, and it is short. Tell you, he has been off the mark tonight, has number 4, Troy Singleton. Kind of short-arming it a lot. I thought he had a hit. The receiver was wide open. That was number 7, Tyreek Lewis. Lewis was open for the catch right there, but he short-armed it and hit him off the bottom of his foot and bounced up in the air. So maybe he'll come along here. He'll come along here as we're on the radio right now, but I'll call you back in a minute here. All right. Got somebody trying to call on the radio. Can't do that.
All right, Red Raiders, let's go.
3rd and 10 is it for Hemingway here, Anthony. Clock stopped right now at 8:34, second quarter. Quarterback takes a snap. He's at the 20, looks to throw and does. Has a receiver, nice pass, cross the middle at the 40. Has a first down, 45. Still on his feet, cross the 50. 45, still on his feet. Nobody will bring him back. Ball's out. Jack McDonald. Jack McDonald had a farm as he gets a fumble recovery for your Bamberg Ehrhardt Red Raiders inside their own 40 at about the 37-yard line. 1st and 10, Bamberg Ehrhardt. Who knocked that ball out, Amp? I couldn't tell.
I couldn't tell who knocked that.
I think it was number 7. Who was that?
Ja'Shawn Wilson.
Looked like Ja'Shawn Wilson came from behind, got a hand in there and poked it.
And Jack McDonald picked up the fumble.
Yep, it was either Ja'Shawn Wilson or number 5, Savalas Can. They were all piled up together. I saw an arm fly in, it fell out, and McDonald got it, and that is a big break for the Red Raiders, a bad break for the Tigers.
We'll take it. 8:19 left in the second quarter.
All right, takes a snap, gives it over to the right side. Orr's got running room. He breaks 1, 2, 50, 45, still on his feet at the 40. And he is running the football past the 35. Finally brought down at the 33-yard line. And that is a big-time run, Anthony Harley.
ESPN.
Woo, watch that, folks. Go to www.youtube.com and type in WBSC Radio tomorrow, and you'll see one heck of a job by Keyshawn Orr on that run. These guys are determined, Anthony.
Trent, I believe Hemingway is out of gas.
It might be, but I hadn't seen us play like that all night long. We'll see. We got also old Big Head up in here with us. We'll talk to him in just a second. All right, quarterback waiting on it, takes it. Give this time to Dunbar to the right side. He's past the 30. Inside the 30 till about the 28-yard line, and he picks up about 5 on the carry. Give him 6, actually. Brings up second and, well, actually give him 5. So brings up 2nd and 5 with 7:35 left here in the second quarter. Red Raiders 24, Hemingway nothing. All right. Got a score here. What do we got? Oh, good. Oh, Andrew Jackson. Yes, sir, they're up. Andrew Jackson is up 32-6 in the second quarter. So they're getting close to the state championship, hoping. There's a handoff to Dunbar. Dunbar's got a first down as he goes inside the 20. Give it to old Big Head back there. Inside the 20 to about the 17, 18-yard line. Now, everybody on the radio is saying, who does Trent keep calling a Big Head? Buzzy Bunch is up here with us. How you doing, Buzzy?
Oh, just fine.
I can call you Big Head. I've been knowing you since we was born.
That's right.
That's right. What do you think thus far? Hold up real quick. 1st and 10. Your Red Raiders balling about the 28-yard line. Takes a snap. Gives it to Orr up the middle. Orr gets inside the 25. Looks like they're going to mark him at the 24-yard line. Nice run there. What do you think, Buzz?
I started off a little slow, but they stack in that box, and it's about 6 on 10, looks like most of the time.
It does.
But, they doing a good job, though. I think we wearing them down now.
Well, that's what I thought. You got there. I tell you, we had about a 3-minute mark there in the first quarter. It was just bam, 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 fumble recovery, touchdown, interception, safety, blah, blah, on it.
Yeah,
I mean, it was like, what in the heck just happened?
Yeah,
you know?
Next thing you know, it's 20-something to nothing.
Yep, all right, quarterback Etheridge takes a snap, gives it up the middle. Looks like Gagem, I do believe that was. We'll see. He got it. So that was Gagem? That was Gagem.
That's Gagem.
And we still going at a little extracurricular activity. Don't get tied up in that, Red Raiders. We don't need that.
They getting a little chippy. They getting pushed around a little bit now.
Well, you done took a long ride, has Hemingway, and you're down 24-0 with 6:10 and counting here in the second quarter. It's got to be frustrating, you know.
Yeah, they ready for a break. They ready for halftime already.
Yep, 3rd and 8 for your Red Raiders. Here we go. Garris comes across the formation. That is Swarty. All right, give this time is going to be to Gagem again. Gagem almost got tackled, and he does. Tell you, right in that point right there.
We're missing one block in there.
Yep. I mean, it's just one block on a linebacker or a strong safety coming up. Somebody, if you get that one, we gone.
We outnumbered quite a few there.
Yeah, I know it. Oh, we're going to try a field goal, looks like, Buzz. We hadn't done this in some time, and it's going to be a big one. It's going to be a 35-yarder, I believe.
We need to be doing this. This will help you out in the long run here.
I'd have kicked it earlier. I mean, we talked about it, but that's a, what do you think there, 34-yarder?
Yeah.
Yep, 10, 20, 30, about 4 out. Yep, 34-yarder, and number 14, Hunter Etheridge, in to try it.
He's got plenty of leg.
Oh, he's got the leg. Keep the accuracy, and I think he can. Let's see if he don't try to overkick it. There's a snap. Bad snap. Kick is up, and it's going to be no good. But, I mean, 90% of that was from the snap.
That's right.
I mean, Buzzy, not good at all. So, thus far, I've seen more at this first half, now, as we're in the second quarter with 5:07 remaining. Red Raiders lead 24-0 here in the second quarter. But I've seen more out the Red Raiders in this first half of this game than we've seen in a while. Have you?
You've been in many different formations in this first half.
And our defense, I thought, has been spot on. I thought we played the pass well. I thought we've done the run well. A lot of good things. I
was worried they'll start where we were giving a lot of cushion on those wide receivers, but it seemed like we shut that down pretty quick.
Yeah, we had, and that's something that we needed as a team to see some different offenses. You know, during the regular season, I mean, Hemingway's 4-6, but all right, quarterback drops back to throw. Oh, he had it. Keyshawn Orr almost got his second interception of the contest, went over his head. But we're seeing things tonight that we didn't see during the regular season from a lot of teams we play, and this is what we need, a game like this. Hemingway's not that bad. The running back is quick as a greased pig. I'm telling you, he is fast.
Very, very fast. That kid that just caught that one that fumbled, ended up fumbling down.
That was a heck of a run, though.
He can really move.
All right, second down. Quarterback gives it to the running back over the right side. He's going nowhere.
Not getting
going to get a flag for something. I don't know what we're going to get a flag. Has to be against Hemingway from where it was thrown on the sideline. Unless they call face mask again, let's see.
There wasn't no face mask on him.
No, I didn't see the one earlier, but we sure got it called on him.
Let's see.
They're likely going to mark it against the Red Raiders. He's already ready to go. Here's number big boy there.
That be?
And it is against Bamberg. Never saw a call. Let's see what he gives. Face mask. I tell you again, that's why I say that's twice. That's twice. I hadn't seen the first one, and I still ain't seen the second.
He must have face masked him with his mouth.
I'm telling you.
He had both hands on his jersey.
I don't see it. I mean, that's twice now. All right, brings up 2nd and 10 for the Tigers. Here we go. 3 receivers to the bottom, 1 to the top. We got a back in the backfield along with the quarterback of Hemingway. And he keeps shifting side to side. Not sure if he knows where he wants to go. There's a snap. Going to be a quick out here. He catches at the 20, blocking the back right there. Never got it. Past the 30 all the way up to the 35-yard line. It's going to have a first down as he 5 yards over it. Had a block in the back right there. Never got the call on that one. But, Buzzy, overall, you know, we still early. We got a lot of game to play, but this is the kind of game I thought we needed heading into the playoffs. What are your thoughts?
That's right. I thought this is what we look forward to here. A team that really doesn't have anything to lose. They came in here, no
8 seed, 4-6. Yep,
exactly.
Looks like we're going to get a timeout by the official there. Official timeout. Now he's back ready to go for some reason.
You can see this team. They have a lot of talent on this team.
Coach Lawson. I've known him for years. Greg Lawson, the coach. All right, quarterback drops back to throw, gets away from 3 defenders. 40. 45, 50, he's gone, I believe, Buzzy. 40, 35, 30, and just that quick, got a flag. It's coming back. There's a hold, either block in the back right there.
A hold on number 7, Ja'Shawn Wilson.
No. That's going to be against them, I believe.
Said they were
holding him. Yeah, let's see what they call here. Either a block in the back or a holding call. But I'll tell you, see, that's what scares you, just that quick. They in the end zone.
They've got 3 or 4 backs that can move.
Yep.
I mean, really move.
Holding that quick, so it's coming back. So no touchdown for the Tigers, and Coach Lawson not happy at all. And he's fussing at his own man, I believe, for nothing.
Yeah, but, he didn't have to make that block. Number 4 had that all by himself.
Exactly. But Coach Lawson only been here a few years. He's going to do good things in Hemingway. You can see it.
That's right. He's got a lot of talent.
He told me pregame he only had 8 offensive linemen on the roster, and some of them weren't originally offensive linemen. They've kind of worked their way into it, but he said that's been a struggle. He said, but he'll get there, and I do believe him. He was at Union Union boy for a lot of years, good friend of mine, and then he went to Lawrence and Gaffney, so he's coached at some big-time programs.
That's right.
All right, so now with all that said and done, they're at the 35-yard line, 1st and 10. Quarterback takes it, and he's going to keep it to try to run it, and he gets pounded as he gets inside.
Yeah, you don't want to go in there.
The 35 to about the 33.5, we'll call it. Brings up 2nd and 8. All right, Big Buzz, any last words for the Red Raider fans?
Hey, we just everybody glad they came out to support the Red Raiders. Hopefully we can make it to December the 5th.
All right, and the Booster Club next week again will do the, if you're a Booster Club member, you can come back and do the thing.
Tailgate every home game right here. Everybody's welcome to come back. We always got plenty of good food.
All right, thanks a lot,
Yes,
Big
sir.
Buzz. Appreciate it, brother.
Good to talk to you.
All right, that's
All right,
Buzzy.
Anthony, hold it down.
Hey, Anthony. There's a snap. Quarterback looks to throw. He throws it, almost intercepted that time by number 2, Jabari Dunbar, in and out of his hands. Brings up 3rd and 8 as the ball spotted inside the 25 at the 24-yard line, 23-yard line, make it. Brings up 3rd and a long 8 for Hemingway. Tell you what, Red Raiders playing some good football here early on. If you're wondering, we got 3:11 left here in the second quarter. Red Raiders lead 24-0. 3 receivers at the bottom, 1 at the top. Quarterback getting ready, shotgun formation with a back by him. Takes a snap, fakes the give, drops it on the ground, picks it up, but no, he gets away from him. Nice run there, young man. Gets over to 25 again, is going to gain him maybe a yard, and we got an injured Bamberg Ehrhardt Red Raider, Anthony. It's number 68. Who was that?
Jacoby Brown.
I think Jacoby Brown got hit in the stomach right there. He's holding his tummy like, ooh, that hurt. But it looked like, sometimes how you fall down in a foot or something gets you in the stomach. That looked like what that is because he's not coming out of the game. I think he lost his air on that one. 4th down now and 8 for Hemingway.
Jacoby's all right.
Yeah, he's fine. I think he knocked the air out of him. The way he looked at him, he was holding like, ooh, I hope he's going to come out now, but I don't think he's hurt. Drew Wilson, number 60, coming in for the Red Raiders.
He's coming to get a little drink of water.
Yeah. All right, 4th and 8. Time left, 2:28, second quarter.
They're going for it.
Yeah, they got to. I mean, it's no man land. All right, here we go. Quarterback looks. He throws it deep as he can. Has a man, overthrows him just to the right, had a hand out and couldn't get it. Covered on the play there was number 6 for the Red Raiders, Kyle Gageham. Yep, so here we go. 1st and 10. Red Raiders have it once again. Ball's going to be placed at the 38-yard line. 1st and 10, your Red Raiders, they're on 38. And that's where it's at. So Andrew Jackson looks like they headed one game away from the state championship next week, Anthony.
Yes.
That's good. And I'll tell you what, if you didn't read Facebook, folks, the most impressive thing I've seen in a long time. Andrew Jackson played at home last week. The Bamberg Ehrhardt Red Raiders did not have a home game. I'd say probably 25, 30, maybe even more, Anthony, and we're not playing yet, came out and supported those young men. That was impressive. All right, quarterback takes a snap, gives it over the right side. Nope, he pulls it back, still on his feet. Gets out at about the 38-yard line, and that was number 5, Savalas Can in at quarterback. That time it was a keeper, design keeper. He picks up close 5 yards, brings up 2nd and 5 for the Red Raiders. But anyway, those kids came down there standing right behind the Andrew Jackson bench, cheering those kids on the victory. I'm telling you what, young man, that was impressive. I don't care how you look at it, but that was heck of impressive. And a standing ovation did the crowd give to the Red Raiders. The whole entire crowd stood up, and we're proud to have them there. So that's what it's all about in Bamberg County. All right, takes the snap, gives to Dunbar in the middle. Dunbar gets to the 45, past the 45. First down. As he gets to about the 48-yard line. Clock clicking right at the 2:01 mark. As the chains move, it will stop. But yeah, they gave a standing ovation in Anthony. Anyway, Red Raiders are 10-0. They respect what Andrew Jackson's done at 12-0. So, out there being brothers and supporting each other. Pretty awesome.
Hometown.
Yep.
Home county.
And they told me the other day, I was talking to a few down there, said they'll be there if we go to state championship. You can bet it. All right, handoff again goes to Dunbar. He's having trouble, tries to get to the 50. He's going to make it looks like the 49-yard line on one side. One had 50, but I think they're going to mark him at about the 49 of the Red Raiders. It brings up 2nd and about 7 for Bamberg Ehrhardt with 1:28 minutes left here in the second.
It's a long 7.
Yep. They keep moving it back and forth over there. All right, let's see what we're going to do this time. Orr waits a snap, gets a high snap, gives it to Orr, and Orr goes straight down immediately. Nice job there by number 26, Omar Montgomery. Came off the corner there and got him in his feet, and that was that as he went straight down. So 3rd and about 8 now for the Red Raiders. I think we're waiting on a timeout. Not sure. Here we go. Yep, timeout by Bamberg Ehrhardt. with 57.3 seconds remaining. Red Raiders lead 24-0 here in the first half, and I'm proud of the boys thus far. Let's keep it going, young men. Tagadoo's hometown slogan is a store that offers unique gifts for unique people. Football season's here. Well, about over, but Tagadoo's has a variety of game day, collegiate, and high school clothing and accessories for the whole family. Tagadoo's is located at 2165 Main Highway, which is Highway 301 North here in Bamberg. Their phone number is 245-7155. Tagadoo's is a proud sponsor of the Bamberg Ehrhardt Red Raiders. Wilson and Luganville, the law firm of Wilson and Luganville, has two locations, 3056 Railroad Avenue in Bamberg and 29 Allen Street in Barnwell. Providing legal services in medical malpractice, tractor-trailer accidents, wrongful death cases, auto accidents, and much more. Their slogan is, "We fight for your rights." That's Wilson and Luganville, LLC, 3056 Railroad Avenue in Bamberg and 29 Allen Street in Barnwell. Wilson and Luganville supports Red Raider athletics at Bamberg Ehrhardt. All right, here we go. 3rd down and about 8 for your Red Raiders. Can in at quarterback. Gives up, fakes to give. The Dunbar throws it wide open. It's Gageham 30. He dropped it.
The ball.
He dropped it. Oh, my goodness gracious. Are you kidding me? Okay, son, shake that off. But he had it. Golly. He was inside the 20. That ball hit him square in the hands.
By himself. Him and the
all he had to do was hold it and go to the house. But it fell out of his hands. And I feel bad for him, Anthony, but that's all right. Keep your head up, young man. 4th down now, right?
4th down.
4th down now for the Raiders. 4th and 8.
They can punt.
I'm not sure if we will. Yeah, it looks like we are going to. Wow. Had him wide open. I thought that was the 30-something point of the game to Anthony. At least been 30 with the 6 points. I'm telling you. Whew. Boy, you got to feel bad for him. But he'll come back. He always does great. Look, one time, dropping a ball doesn't make a season because that kid's done a lot of great things for the Red Raiders to this point.
All season long.
Yep. All right, here comes Bunch. Bunch kicks it. Straight up in the air. Gets it about inside the 20. Is going to get to about the 17, looks like. Yep, and that is where Hemingway will start. Only a short time, 39.8 seconds remaining. Darn, you don't see Gageham drop many like that, Anthony.
Oh, he was wild.
I feel sorry for him, too, because I know he's got to be down on himself. But, son, come on. Get yourself together. You've been great for us all year.
He's all right.
Now, is that the one that's the senior?
That's the senior.
Yeah, that's the senior. Man, I wish he could have caught that. All right, ball spotted. Actually, Anthony Eagle put it down to the 16-yard line. Hemingway's on 16, and that's where they'll start to get this first half out of the way. They got a chance here to score. They got 39.8 seconds remaining. Been a fast first half, pretty much. What time we got? 8:30? Seemed like it's going by fast. Well, 1 hour. Here's the handoff over the left side. He's going to be brought down.
By number 11, Jack McDonald.
Brought down at the 15-yard line. A loss of 2 on the carry. Brings up 2nd and 12 for the Hemingway Tigers. That last touchdown drop, and I tell you, if we could have gotten that, I'd have felt much better. Because, we scored 24 points that quick. Timeout by Hemingway with 18.2 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. But you got to look at it like this. We scored 24 quick points. They could do the same thing. So,
that's right.
Folks, don't turn the radio off and think this game is over. I can promise you. Even though I think the Red Raiders will, go on and do what we got to do, because we always do play better in the second half. But don't turn that radio off and think this game is over. I mean, we would hope it is. But, again, Hemingway, a fast enough team and a quick enough team, they can score quick and in a hurry. The New Hires Drugstore is now open at 12253 Heritage Highway across the road from Bilo Shopping Center, and is your only local hometown pharmacy, owned and operated by Bamberg native Eddie Sanders. Besides prescription drugs, Hires has a full line of sundries, and if you can no longer drive, Hires offers free local delivery. Also at Hires, free blood pressure and blood sugar tests. That's Hires Drugstore, 12253 Heritage Highway, which is Highway 78 West in Bamberg. All right, Hemingway coming out to timeout. Anthony, you probably look for a pass right here.
Oh, yeah.
Because you go back with Hemingway, and where my pen went. Oh, you got to go back with Hemingway. Tell you what, Anthony, a couple of turnovers, you take those away, and they moved the ball pretty good. It's offsides. It was like a false start against Hemingway. Let's see.
Two of them moved.
Yes, and it is. So, false start against Hemingway. That back them up 5 more yards to about the 10-yard line, right on the 10. Second in forever. Thank you, sir. The if Hemingway wouldn't have had those turnovers after they had big long runs and dropped the ball, you know, they're in this game.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Fakes to give. Up. He tries to do a reverse. It goes nowhere. He roots out of it. Ball's out. Ball's out. Let's see who got it.
Jack McDonald.
I think that's going to be Red Raider football. Clock is stopped. No, it's not stopped. Stop the clock, for the love of goodness. Why is the clock still running? Ball's out. I don't know why the clock's still running. And that's it. That can't be it. I don't know how in the world we just got away by doing that, folks. I mean, it had to be. He was waving his arms, but they ran the clock right on, and we'll take it. So at the end of the first half, the score, Bamberg Ehrhardt 24. The visitors from Hemingway here in the first round of the high school playoff.
WBSC-LP Bamberg. This is Bamberg Ehrhardt Red Raiders football. Experience all the play-by-play action.
He should have heard it.
Happens right here on your hometown radio station. And now, live from tonight's game, here's Trent Kynard and Anthony Harley.
And welcome back, Red Raider fans. We're live, of course, here at Leon Maxwell Stadium in Bamberg, South Carolina. Tonight's game is the Bamberg Ehrhardt Red Raiders as they're taking on the Hemingway Tigers. And the score, if you're just joining us, didn't catch the first half, believe it or not, your Red Raiders lead 24-0 over the Hemingway Tigers. Pretty exciting and entertaining first half, Anthony, I felt like.
That was a different Red Raider team.
Yep, first quarter, you know, a lot of exciting action. If you didn't know, we'll tell you. Had a fumble recovery by Jacoby Brown in that first half, an INT by Keyshawn Orr. Kickoff return for 60 yards. That was by Mr. 65 yards. That was Mr. Garris Swarting. Had an INT by Nicholas Hughes. 60-yard touchdown on that interception. Had a fumble recovery by Mr. Jack McDonald. So that's what, 4 turnovers by the Hemingway Tigers in the first half. None by your Bamberg Ehrhardt Red Raiders. Right now, Anthony, I got a report that Kelly Ramsey and the folks, a ton of them over there with a bonfire on Dickerson Street, listening to us by the bonfire. So, hey, thank you very much. Hope you're enjoying the broadcast tonight. And, of course, your Red Raiders winning this ball game 24-0. Got another report for you, Anthony. How about those Andrew Jackson team down there heading down towards Allendale? Here we go. They are leading by a score of 40-12, one game away from the state championship.
Go AJA.
Go AJA. So here we go. So glad that they're going down that way. Glad they're having a great game down there and getting closer to the state championship.
We got the main man.
Hey, we got the main man up here with us. We still got time. Come on up here and talk to us. Yeah, come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. All right, we got our good friend up here with us in the Bamberg Ehrhardt High School principal, Mr. Randy Maxwell. How you doing tonight, Mr. Randy?
Doing great with the score, what it is right now.
Ooh, I tell you what, that's just what we needed. I felt like we talked about it yesterday. I guess it would be in the coach's show with Coach Crosby, and we were talking about trying to get turnovers early in the contest and get going early, and I thought we did both of those things tonight.
Well, first quarter we had a safety, interception,
fumble recovery,
punt recovery. About every special way you could score points, we got them.
And we did. I tell you what, we just what we needed. And Hemingway's not a bad team. Anthony and I were talking here in the first half. They're pretty tough. They were a couple tackles away by the Red Raiders. Our turnover, from scoring more points than what you see. They got really fast running back there, number 12, I think that would have been McCray. And also the quarterback's pretty tough and not a bad football team.
They got some good-looking kids on their team. We big played them and got some special team points, and all phases of the game we were clicking on in the first half. We need to get a few more.
Exactly. So I was pretty proud of the Red Raiders in the first half. Kind of question there a little bit. They were packing 10-11 in the box. Would Coach throw it, and he did, and we had, one drop pass. But other than that, I thought with 10 and 11 in the box, we did a great job blocking up front.
Yeah, they stacked up in there, and we moved the ball good. We hurt ourselves on a couple of penalties. Other than that, we moved the ball well.
Yeah, we're excited here for the second half. How things going at the high school there?
We're doing good. We got a great student body. Children behave for the most part. got a great staff. We got a community that supports us all the time, so we're about as lucky as we can get.
And most of our listeners know, and if you don't, Mr. Randy Maxwell, his father's the late Leon Maxwell, which we talk about just about once or twice a game there because we loved him so much, and the stadium's named after him. It's great seeing your mom still come out to the games.
Oh, she doesn't miss them.
No, she doesn't, and I'll tell you what.
Okay, I'm going to let y'all get back to the action. They're kicking off.
All right, well, thank you, big man. We appreciate you coming by, Mr. Maxwell. Thank you very much. All right, here we go. He's a natural. There's the kickoff. Picked up at the 25-30. Down he's at about the 28-yard line. That was Hemingway, of course, if you remember. They got the second half kickoff. They deferred in the first half, and that's where we're at. And that's where they'll start at around the 28-yard line, first down. First down for Hemingway. Was that?
You got any scores?
We're going to get some here in just a moment as we go along. First down for Hemingway. Ball spotted at their own 33-yard line. I think I said 28. Apologize. 33-yard line. Takes a snap. Gives over the right side. Has a little bit of running room. A little steam, and he comes up, makes the tackle. He may gain 2. We'll give him 3 on the carry.
I can't see who made the tackle on that play, Trent.
Now that way across the field is kind of tough. I'd give that number 68 was out there, Anthony.
Jacoby Brown.
Big Jacoby Brown strung it out. Great job there by him for the Red Raiders. We'll give him a 3 on that carry, too. That brings up 2nd and 7. If you're just tuning in at halftime, your Bamberg Ehrhardt Red Raiders lead 24-0. Clock winding down. Here in the third quarter, 11:15 remaining. Quarterback takes a snap, looks to throw, has a man, throws it high. Intercepted at the 45-yard line by Savalas Can. He breaks midfield. Still on his feet at the 40. Finally taken down at about the 37-yard line. I don't know what you could call right there. Can't be any kind of blocks because
must be a block in the back.
Can didn't have anybody near him.
Must be a block in the back because he's moving the flag.
Well, let's see. We'll find out. I don't know what he's going to do
Trying
here.
to spot.
Yep, against the Red Raiders, blocking the back. And that's not surprising here. Every week. And that'll move us back, folks. We'll go, let's see, he's at the 45. Breaks the 50. And he's going to put it down at about the 47-yard line of the Red Raiders. But that's all right. We took it over.
A 12-yarder.
Yeah, we'll take that.
We take that 12 yards.
Yep. I'll tell you what. So we give that in the second half. All right, Red Raiders out on offense first time here in the second half, and that gives going to be to Gagem up the middle.
Cole Gagem.
Cole Gagem breaks to 50. Finally gets down to about the 47-yard line. Gain of
about 7.
About
6.
About 6 on the carry. Yeah, brings up, well, I'm going to say 5, Anthony. Brings up 2nd and 5. So that's an INT, number 5. Hands off over the right side to number 30.
Brown.
Yep, Keyshawn Brown. He's going to be stopped at the line of scrimmage. Might pick up a 1. We'll call it 3rd and 4. Ball at the 48-yard line, 47.
Hemingway still has 9 in the box.
Yep, they are stacking it up. Waiting on the snap. This could be offsides against Hemingway right there. That'll put us right at the first down, if not a first down, Anthony.
That should be a first down, Trent.
Yep, that's got to be against Hemingway. Had about 4 players jump off sides, and it is. So let's see where they mark it. 1, 2, breaks to 45. First down, yep.
Move the chains.
Move the chains, move the chains. And that first down right there, Anthony, is going to be brought to you by Ness and Jet LLC. All right, here we go. First down, Red Raiders, ball at the 43-yard line of Hemingway. Gives over to the left side to Brown. Brown breaks the 40.
Holding.
Going nowhere as he's brought
flag on
much.
The play.
He's brought down at the own 38-yard line. Holding against Red Raiders, yep. Going to call that over there on that outside edge, Anthony.
Yep, every time.
Somebody's hurt there. I don't hope that's not for the Raiders or the other team, but we'll see. Looks like it is a Red Raider down, Anthony.
That looked like Racing Jabbar.
Can't tell. I don't see Brown up. He ran the ball, didn't he?
That's one
no, Brown's right there, so that's a lineman, yep. We'll find out in just a moment as soon as we come back. Coaches and everybody running out.
That's 54.
Oh, he's fine. Hey, yep.
That's Javaris Tyler.
Yeah, Javaris Tyler. He went down for just a second holding his fingertips. I tell you what, it's cold out there. My fingers are freezing, and we up here in this booth. I can imagine down there trying to play with cold hands. Looks like somebody might have stepped on it.
Yeah, I believe he hurt his thumb a couple of weeks ago.
All right, they moved that back against the Red Raiders, and it's inside the 50 at the 48-yard line. I don't know what we're waiting on. Let's go. They blew the whistle. Run this thing. Hemingway just kind of taking the time. Here we go. Ehrhardt takes a snap and it hits him right in the chest. And boy, I tell you what, lucky.
Flag on the play.
We got that ball. Keyshawn Orr fell down on it at the 45-yard line, and we have been a misconjumbled mess here to start the second half. And false start against the Red Raiders to back it up some more. Wow. This thing's not how you want to start a second half of a football game, Anthony.
I believe they waterlogged.
I don't know what happened, but I tell you, everybody's just going through the motions. And right now, it's going to bring up, let's see, 10, 18. 70 yards. They mark this one back. We're already at about 18 yards, 1st and 18. Let's see, that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 23, 24 to bring up about 1st and 24 now for the Red Raiders. Ball spotted right at their own 44-yard line. Now let's get this thing going right. All right, takes a snap. Hands off up the middle to Keyshawn Orr. He's going to gain maybe 3 on the carry. Moves at about 3 yards. Still got a country mile to go. We got a guest up here with us. We'll go ahead and get her real quick. Anthony, our good friend. Huh? I can hear you. Yeah, come on. You didn't know, but me and you can talk about it. Hey, we got Miss Nancy Foster. Hold Miss Nancy when the play's going on. Hold 1 second. Second down, Red Raiders. All right. Can takes a snap, tries to run it to the right. Oh, he leaps one. He finally gets to the 48-yard line. 48-yard line. WBSC-LP, Bamberg. All right, so he gets to the 49. They're going to mark it 49-yard line for the Red Raiders. Brings up 3rd and about, we'll call it 18. How you doing, Miss Nancy?
Good, good. How you doing?
Good. Tomorrow, the Bamberg County Arts Council is putting on Arts on the Berm, and also the oyster roast / fish fry / hot dog.
Yeah, for the kids.
For the kids. So that's going to be a fun event. Now we're going to start at 10 o'clock, and we'll come right back after this play. Hold 1 second. 3rd down. Ehrhardt takes the snap. Fakes the give. Looks to throw. Has bunch open. Oh, in and out his hands at about the 48-yard line. Incomplete. And the Red Raiders will go ahead and punt this thing out of here and try it again. But the event tomorrow starts at 10 a.m., I'm correct?
10 to 4, Arts on the Berm.
Now
we still have some spaces open if we have any artists that want to participate.
Now let's say Arts on the Berm, what that does is you can come out now. People may think that it's just a bunch of paintings or things of that nature, but it's crafts, it's art, it's homemade stuff, it's anything, right?
Sculptures, pictures, photographs,
Afghans,
frames,
whatever you may want to do.
Yep.
So if you're listening to us tonight and you're a craft person around Bamberg County and you got a bunch of stuff stored up and you'd like to sell it, it's only, what, $10. And there's the punt by bunch, bounces at about the 25, picked up at about the 18. Still on his feet, and he's going not too much further as he's brought down. Let's see where they spot him, Anthony. I'm going to say right at the 18-yard line, and that's where Hemingway will start 1st and 10. But the event, you can bring your stuff out, and it's, what, $10, correct?
$10 a space.
$10 a space.
You get a 10 by 10 space, and bring your tent and your tables.
Your tent and your tables. So, I mean, you can have a lot of fun, but we want to make sure that fans, and Red Raider fans and people listening around come out and support this. What is the Arts Council? What does it do for the Bamberg County?
Oh, we're always having events. We bring you Black History Month. We're always doing exhibition for the children in Denmark and Bamberg children in the school system. All the art teachers are involved. We're always doing something to promote art in Bamberg County.
All right, on 1st down, Hemingway tries to run it over the left side. We had him hemmed up, Anthony, right about the 17-yard line, and a face mask looked like by the Red Raiders will move it forward 15 yards. Personal foul. Let's see, personal foul, face mask, Red Raiders, so that'll be a 1st down. Fans getting loud out there, Anthony. But the The Arts Council now tomorrow night. We'll have the oyster roast. We'll have
4 to 6. Is that what?
4 to 6. That's right.
4 to 6, I believe.
Yes, ma'am. That's
it's
correct.
Oyster roast, and that's $20 a person, or $35 for a couple.
For a couple. So and
that's fish. You get the fish, the oysters, and the kids are they have hot dogs for the kids.
That is correct. So I mean, everybody. It's a little bit for everybody, and everybody needs to come out and join and support the Arts Council.
Please come out and support us. We need some funds to do the things we put on, and we're working on a book called The Legends. It's for people 75 and older.
All right, there's a snap, run over the right side. He's going down. He's going in a hurry. Jack McDonald meets him at about the 30-yard line, brings up 2nd and 10 as he goes nowhere, does the Hemingway running back. And that's correct. You know, the Legends, that's going to be nice. And a lot of great things happen with the Arts Council because you get children involved, we get schools involved, and you have to have arts for a good community. And Bamberg does a great job of that on promoting the arts within Bamberg County. And I thank you for all y'all do with the Arts Council. We really do.
And we have so many talented people in Bamberg County. And we try to promote our own first. And then occasionally we'll bring in some other people from out of town. But we do try to promote the arts in Bamberg County.
All right, Hemingway passes it on their 2nd down. And it's in and out of the hands of number 7. I tell you, that cold weather. Miss Nancy, is your fingers cold sitting out there?
Oh, man.
Mine are freezing sitting inside of here. So, I mean, I think those hands are a little bit cold. It went in and out of receiver's hands, brings up 3rd and 10.
Sure.
Well, thank you so much, Miss Foster, as well, for also supporting Red Raider football and athletics through all out Bamberg County with your Foster Realty.
You got to be a hit to support Blaze Bunch.
That's your grandson, and I know you're proud as the dickens of him. and we're proud of him, too.
I am. And thank you so much, Trent.
Thank you, Miss Nancy, for being with us.
Thank you so much.
Yep, thank you for being with us. Nancy Foster, Foster and Company, thank her for supporting us all year. All right, this time he throws it, and it's complete inside, just outside the 40 to the 42-yard line, and that's enough for a first down on 3rd and 10. Tell you, Anthony, right now, I don't know about you, but it feels like we're going through the motions. I don't like it.
I don't like that neither.
I'm telling you, it seems like we are just making, being out here. Now, you come out and you go up 24-0. After that point, there's no dagger, no urgency. It's just kind of going through the motions to get where we're at right now. And, I think we need to do better than this, guys. Come on now. Here we go. 1st and 10. Hemingway, ball spotted at their own 42. Fakes the handoff, throws, high throw, incomplete, in and out of the hands of the receiver. Intended receiver for Hemingway was number 13, Darius Taylor. Quarterback, Anthony, from Hemingway, I think that's number 4, right?
Yeah,
number 4. That is Troy Singletary. He's done a pretty good job tonight getting the ball out and getting things done. Pretty impressive. All right, Anthony, another score for you now. Andrew Jackson 40, Wardlaw 18, 3rd quarter. All right, here we go. 3 to the top, 1 to the bottom. Fakes the handoff, pulls it out, looks to throw, has a receiver. He's at the 45, up to the 50, past midfield to about the 48-yard line. Close to another first down. Let's see what it's spotted.
Should be close.
I think it's going to be a little short.
About a half a yard short. Shy.
Yep, 3rd down and about a half a yard, as you say. Time left here in the 3rd quarter, 6:15 and counting. And again, Anthony, 24 points. Not a lot of points when you get like this. You know what I'm saying? They can score quick. We're not doing anything right now. You could be in trouble in a hurry. All right, quarterback sneak up the middle. Looks like he has a first down, still on his feet. Nice run, actually, about a 3.5, 4-yard gain there. Gets it to the 47-yard line. 1st and 10 for Hemingway. Red Raider fans packed in here tonight. Good crowd on hand. A lot to cheer about there in that 1st quarter and a little bit in the 2nd, Anthony. But since then, offensively, hadn't been able to move the ball that well.
Nope.
All right, 1st and 10 for the Tigers. Waiting on the snap as quarterback. Takes it, drops back, has pressure, turns it, tries to go inside. He's going to be brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up 2nd and 10 for Hemingway.
Brought down by number 37 along with number 68, Scobie Brown, and number 37, Blaze Bunch.
Tell you what, home's where the heart is, and Home Federal is the heart, in the heart of downtown Bamberg at 2990 Main Highway. Home Federal offers savings accounts, money market deposits accounts, certificates of deposit, home loans, home improvement loans, as well as car loans. And we'll get back to you in just a minute, Mr. Bo. Quarterback takes a snap, 2nd and 10. Hands off up the middle. He's met immediately by number 3.
Nicholas Hughes, along with number 11, Jack McDonald.
Yep, Jack McDonald coming in and finished it off. 3rd and 9 now for the Tigers. Bo Griffin and all the folks at Home Federal are excited to be a part of tonight's Red Raider football game. That's Home Federal Savings and Loan Association, 2990 Main Highway in Bamberg. Member FDIC, an equal opportunity lender. First time out of the second half, Anthony, goes to the Tigers of Hemingway. They're going to talk it over with 4:35 remaining here in the third quarter. Your Bamberg Ehrhardt Red Raiders 24, the Hemingway Tigers nothing. We want to give a big shout out to Miss Nancy Foster, who was just up here with us, and her staff at Foster & Company, located at 3127 Main Highway in the heart of historic Bamberg. They offer real estate services in the area of home sales, rental properties, property management throughout Bamberg County. We're sure Nancy is in the stands tonight because we saw her and is cheering on the Red Raiders. That's Miss Nancy Foster at Foster & Company, a sponsor of Bamberg Ehrhardt Red Raider Athletics. I know Koski Macmillan is listening to us tonight, Anthony, as he does each and every week. Do you have a vehicle slow to start? Maybe the kind of tires best described as may pop? No problem. Sweets Discount Tires and Complete Auto Repair. And we'll get back to you in just a moment as they're coming back out for this third down and everybody leaves. Every receiver left and no football was snapped. So that's false start against the Tigers. That'll back them up 5 yards.
They were trying to get the jump on the Raiders.
Well, Sweets Discount Tires offers tires, batteries, and vehicle repairs of all kinds on all makes. The owner, Koski Macmillan, is happy to be a part of the night's Red Raider football game. Telephone numbers 245-2857. That's Sweet Discount Tires and Complete Auto Repair, LLC, located 2437 Main Highway next to the Civic Center. Koski, hope you're enjoying the game. Third down now and 15. And I tell you what, I don't know what's happened to the center, but he forgets to snap it again, and that's going to back him up 5 more yards, Anthony. Wow. I'd walk up there to him and say, look, when I say, you snap the ball, do something, for the goodness sakes. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets now leading Barnwell 14-0. Who are they playing?
And Andrews.
So the Yellow Jackets lead Barnwell 14-0. That's a score for you right there. And that might have been what Derek was calling us about here a bit ago. All right, now Anthony, you went from 3rd and about 9. Now you got about 3rd and 20. Ball placed right at the 44-yard line. Quarterback takes a snap, throws, completes it at the 45. He's up to the 50. Ball's out. How in the goodness sakes did they say that ball? They say his knee was down. The ball was steadily coming out at about the 50, and they say his knee was down at the Red Raiders 48-yard line. I tell you what, they have blown some quick whistles tonight. And now you got about make that 4th and 10 for Hemingway. And it looks like they're going to punt, Anthony. It kind of shocks me.
About the second time tonight, right?
Yeah, only the second time tonight they punted. That's Cody Eddy. Out set to punt for the Tigers. Back deep to receive for your Red Raiders will be number 5, Savalas Can, and number 1, Mr. Swarding. There's the kick. Nice booming kick. We got a return on this one, though. Can takes it at about the 10.
Up the middle.
And I tell you, he gets smashed right at the 10, and that's where he's going down right at the 10. So unable to get anything going on that return was number 5, Savalas Can, and the Red Raiders will take over at their own 10-yard line. Pretty tough. We want to give a big shout out to Danny Black and the staff at Southern Carolina Alliance, located at 1750 Jackson Street in Barnwell, South Carolina. SCA is an economic development partner with our Bamberg County government as well as surrounding counties, working to bring manufacturing jobs to our area. WBSC salutes Southern Carolina Alliance for being a sponsor of Red Raider Athletics. All right, ball snapped, and it's going to be loose. And thank goodness, number 30,
Brown.
Keyshawn Brown was able to fall on it back and around the
goal line.
I'll tell you, it's close. I'm going to say maybe the 2-yard line at the most. And I don't know if I tell you what, Anthony, cool as this gotten, I can guarantee you that if you went down there and tapped on that football, it's hard and slick as ice right now, especially when you've not been used to it all year. HKT 30-0 over Denmark-Ola. So the Vikings look like their season will be done after tonight. All right, in the I formation go to Red Raiders. There's a snap and the give over to the right side. Brought down. He gets to the, let's see where they place it, Anthony. 5 yard line, looks like. Brings up third and about 15 for your Red Raiders. All right, Red Raiders taking their time now. Split backfield. Etheridge under center. Takes a snap. Looks to roll out. Don't know what that was about. And he is going to be dropped at about the 3. Looked like nobody was on the same page right then, Anthony. Etheridge went to roll out. Looked like maybe it was an option. Not sure. And they run into each other. Does him and the running back. And somebody is down, unable to see who for the Red Raiders. Maybe Etheridge. Can you tell, Anthony?
I can't see right now.
I think it's a lot of pain, but he's bent over. It doesn't look like he's hurt.
That's Etheridge.
That's Hunter Etheridge. He's down, not withering around in any kind of pain or anything of that nature. I don't know if maybe that cold weather and running into each other. Boy, I can tell you, I remember playing back in the day, Anthony, with your fingers, and you got that first cold of the year. It was tough on you. So we're waiting to see what happens. He's up. He's standing. He's fine. May have had the air knocked out of him. He's walking off under his own power. Looks like everything is perfectly fine. Got a little ting, a ding, or something or other, an offensive line, and everybody else coming off with him as the Red Raiders get set to punt, looks like, out of their own end zone.
That was a fumble.
No way.
Oh, okay.
Was it? No.
No, okay.
I was about to say. If they did, they called it late. 2:02 left here in the third quarter. 24-0 Bamberg Ehrhardt Red Raiders lead. Blaze Bunch is now kicking about a half a yard out the back of the end zone here. So this could get interesting. Come on, Big Blaze. Big kick. There's the snap. Bunch kicks. Nice high kick. Way in there. Bounces at their own 35 and takes a Bamberg Ehrhardt Red Raider roll. And it's going to be down at the 47-yard line, and that's where Hemingway will take over, but a great job there. All right, got a score for you folks. Latta 8, St. John's 10. That's not a final, though, right?
No.
That's not a final. Don't know what quarter they're in, but that we'll play the winner of the Latta St. John's game right here at Bamberg Ehrhardt next week. St. John's leads right now 10-8 over Latta. So the winner of that will be coming to see us next Friday night, Anthony.
That's right.
All right, here we go. Hemingway set to take over. 1st and 10. Ball spotted at the 47-yard line. Quarterback takes a snap, fakes the give, rolls to his left. He saw all the keeper all the way, and he gets pounded by number 6.
Kyle Gagem.
Yep, Kyle Gagem. He popped him with a zesto right there, but not after he picks up 5 yards. Right at 5, brings up 2nd and 5 now for Hemingway. Again, it's gotten a lot cooler out here, Anthony. I have to look here a second, but I'm guarantee it's probably well in the 40s by now. 2nd down and 5. Hemingway taking their time here in the game. They're down 24-0. Quarterback rolls to his right. This time looks to throw. Throws across the middle. He's got another pick. Intercepted. That INT is by number 7.
Jay-Sean Wilson.
Jay-Sean Wilson, INT, and he's leading the Red Raiders in INTs this year, so good job, Mr. Wilson. INT number 7, Jay-Sean Wilson. Red Raiders will take over right at their own 25-yard line. Red Raiders tonight, just joining us. That's 1, 2 turnovers. Let's count them all. Let's see, Allenale, Fairfax, Carvers Bay to score, believe it or not, 8-8, folks. 9:14 remaining fourth quarter, 8-8. That's 7 turnovers tonight for the Red Raiders. Takeaways. All right, Red Raiders running over the right side. They didn't get the number who was running the ball, but he got up to the 30-yard line. We'll have it in just a second. That's going to be Gagem, looks like. Wasn't it, Anthony? Number 9, Kyle Gagem. He gets over to the 30.5-yard line. 2nd and about 4.5 for Bamberg Ehrhardt. In at quarterback, number 5, Savalas Can. After shaking up on that last drive. Gagem again runs up the middle. He's going to gain about 3 on the play. Clock winding down at 24.5 seconds left here in the third quarter. That Allendale Fairfax score kind of surprises me, 8-8 with Carvers Bay. And that is in the fourth quarter with Carvers Bay, so that's kind of surprising, Anthony. I could see Allendale going out early.
Yeah, Allendale got a lot of injuries this year, but they still have a great team.
Yep. All right, up the middle. That is Dunbar, and he may be off to the races. 40, 30, 20, 10, 5, touchdown, no flags. Your Red Raiders are in the end zone. And again, make sure you go to YouTube and watch that one, Anthony. He got hit just across the 50, was about to go down, placed his hand, and kept right on going to keep his feet. That's unreal. That's big time.
Trevor, no flags on the play, but a bunch of Hemingway on the
ground. A bunch of Hemingway players down, but 7.6 seconds remaining now here in the third quarter, and your Red Raiders lead 30-0 over the Hemingway Tigers. Anthony, 4 and 6 coming in. You're down 30-0. That's going to be a long bus ride back to Hemingway.
That's right, long.
If you look at area scores, I'll tell you, the Red Raiders about put up the most points of anybody tonight. I'd like to get that Calhoun County score. You haven't gotten that yet, have you?
No, I'm working on it.
That's going to be interesting to see that one. All right, in the kick for the Red Raiders, got a new kicker. That'll be Stembridge.
David Stembridge.
Yep, David Stembridge waiting on the snap. Come on, Stembridge, get your little playoff point. That's offsides, look like. Nope, no call. The kick is to the left and no good.
Get it.
So with 7:06 remaining, score remains Bamberg Ehrhardt 30. The visitors from Hemingway, nothing. Third quarter about to be done, but I like that run right there by Jamari Dunbar. I tell you, it's going to be hard to pick a player of the week this week, man.
Man, we give it to the whole team.
I'm telling you, it's going to be hard. All right, South State Bank, corner of Main Highway and Dixie Avenue in Bamberg is your full-service bank. Ronnie Maxwell and his staff offer checking accounts, saving accounts, and consumer loans. They extend their best wishes to the Red Raider football team for a winning season. That's South State Bank, corner of Main Highway and Dixie Avenue in Bamberg. Major Graphics, your full-service printer. Major Graphics LLC, 2827 Bamberg Road, just south of Orangeburg, offers letterhead, brochures, magazines, and much more. More information is available at 803-533-1782. That number again is 803-533-1782. Major Graphics LLC, 2827 Bamberg Road, just south of Orangeburg, supports the Red Raider football team in their quest for a state championship. Also like to give a shout out to the Sweatman family, old Gina Sweatman. She works over at Major Graphics. She's a good friend of ours, and she texted us earlier to tell us she was listening in the comfort of her own home, as cold as it is. Yeah, I know, Anthony. I read about that earlier, shooting in Paris. That's unbelievable. There's the kickoff. It's fielded at about the 6-yard line by Hemingway. He's up to the 20. And no, he is upended. Nice job, 17. And number 22 in on the tackle. I'll make that 21, Anthony. Who we got there? 17 was... I get it.
Bamberg. Dejan Bamberg and Gerald Manigault.
Yep. Gerald Manigault and Dejan Bamberg upended him right at about the 21-yard line, and that was unreal. But, yeah, prayers sent out tonight for all the victims of the shooting over in Paris. Also had some bombings. They are having a time over there, so keep those involved in your prayers, if you will. All right, ball at the 21-yard line, 1st and 10. Got a whistle. Don't know what that's about. Looks like it's going to be nope, not the end of the third quarter yet. They got 1 second left. Got a flag out, though. Don't know what that's about. He waved it off. It fell out. Oh, how about that? Barnwell 27, Andrews 27, still going strong. So go ahead, Warhorses, pulling for you. Tie ball game. 1st and 10. Will Snelko up on Fox Creek, 38-14, and there's the snap, the give over the right side. He's going to get back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. And that is also it for the third quarter. Red Raiders strike once in the third quarter, now lead 30-0 over Hemingway. 1 quarter play left tonight, and let's advance to that second round of the Class 1A playoffs. That's where we need to go. We need to get this win in and keep moving forward next week. We'll get the winner of Latta and St. John's. Right now, what was that score again, Anthony, you recall?
Oh, it was
close. It was 10-8, something like that. 8-8, so it was a close game, so that's where they're at right now. I'd like to thank all of our sponsors. A quick rundown. We got USC, Salkehatchie, Major Graphics, LLC, South State Bank, Southern Carolina Alliance, Sweets, Discount Tires, and Complete Auto Repair. Nancy Foster at Foster & Company. Bo Griffin, Home Federal Savings and Loans. Ness and Jet, LLC. Eddie Sanders, Hires Drug Store. Wilson and Luganville Law Firm. Tagadoo's, Unique Gifts. Keep Bamberg County beautiful. Richard Kemp over at Farm Bureau, the Bamberg Board of Public Works. Dr. Michael Haney, Bamberg Family Practice. Rick Pinson at Pinson Insurance Agency. Tony Bledsoe at Fry's Drive-In Restaurant. Advertiser Herald Newspaper. Chris Jennings, Little Howie's Big Chick. Steve Chandler at China Law Firm. And Vaughn Electronics. Don't forget, folks, next Thursday at 1 o'clock, you can join us at Fry's Drive-In Restaurant, where we'll have the Coach's Corner. That's right, each and every week. We meet at 1 o'clock, eat, meet, talk, do what you want to do. And then at 1:30, we have the Coach's Corner, where we sit down and talk football with Red Raider coaches. That is broadcast live at 1:30 on WBSC 102.3. And you can go to youtube.com and see us there as well. Type in WBSC Radio. Make sure you subscribe to our channel. All right, here we go. Quarterback takes the snap, throws. High throw, and he has dropped. Woo, incomplete. But I tell you, old number 2, Jamari Dunbar, grabbed him by the feet and slung him down. It is 3rd and 11 now for the Tigers. Fourth quarter, 11:53, 30-0 is your score. All right, Calhoun County over Hannah Pamplico. Woo, 59-0. They're just ending the third quarter. That game has got out of hand in a hurry. We'd like to also thank Derek Jeffcoat. He's given us all the updates on the scores tonight, keeping an eye on Twitter and whatnot, and talking to some contacts. He's done a great job for us here this evening. Quarterback hands over the left side, and he's off to the races as the running back. He's running for 50, 45, 40, 35, and that's where he'll be brought down. I tell you what, that boy's got a peg leg the other night. After he was, I don't know if he got a cramp or what, but he was. What happened now? Look at him running the sideline, boy.
Running that peg leg.
I don't know if he was trying to get to the restroom or what, but that poor fella, boy, he was peg-legging it down the field. He and he got down to the 35. He blistered us. But if his leg would have been good, he'd have been in good shape there. I don't know what happened to him. But anyway, 1st and 10 for the Tigers. That thing was funny. Go to youtube.com and watch that about the 11:33 mark in the third quarter. I think he got a cramp. All right, Ladder 8, St. John's 10 now. So we could be facing St. John's at home next Friday night. Waiting on the snap. Get it. Quarterback keeper over the left side, 35. That's got to be a hold. He's over to 30. Close to another first down for the Tigers up around the 25-yard line.
They didn't call that one, Trent.
No, sure didn't. But like I say, late in the game, 30-0. That's what you're going to get. You ain't going to get a close call. You can get that, write it down, put it in your little diary. Don't let your mama see it so you won't get in trouble. But anyway, you're not going to get that kind of call. All right. They do give him the first down at the 25-yard line. 1st and 10. Waiting on the snap. Gives it over the right side. Boy, I tell you, come on, Red Raiders. Good job. They're coming up. Great defense. Going to drop him right at the 25. Had him back for about a 3-yard loss. Unable to get it. What you got there for me, Andrew Jackson?
62-26. 5 minutes left in the fourth quarter.
All right, Andrew Jackson, 5 minutes away from advancing to the state championship. Have not been there for a while. And they are ready to get there. Trying to get to that state championship game.
I'd like to give a shout out to my wife, Monica, and my daughter, Lauren, and one of my co-workers, Mr. Joseph Dunkel, listening to Red Raider football.
All right. We appreciate y'all listening, as we do every fan at listening to us here tonight on WBSC Radio 102.3. We thank you. All right, quarterback looks to throw, heaves it up. And incomplete right inside the end zone. Was thrown a little bit out of bounds. In on the coverage was number 4, Keyshawn Orr for the Red Raiders. Clock right now at 10:18, third quarter. 30-0 your Bamberg Ehrhardt Red Raiders. The drive is Hemingway has it at the 25-yard line. Hey, how you doing tonight, girl?
Great, how are you?
Fine. Tell everybody your name.
Heather Ulmer.
Heather Ulmer, that's right. Hold on. Now, it's going to be a Lawson to play. Try to do a little trickery and trick herself out of the 3rd and 10. Now it's going to be 4th and about 14 for Hemingway. All right, Miss Ulmer, you work at the school. Tell everybody what you do there.
I'm the school to work coordinator at the high school.
That's right, school to work coordinator at Bamberg Ehrhardt High School. What do you think of the game so far?
This is exciting. We are doing great tonight. Really good game. If you're not out here, you're really missing a great one.
Yep, 4th and 14. We'll come back home 1 second. Let's see what they do. Of course, they're going to try and throw it. Long yardage, have to get right here. Throws it across the middle. Looks like another interception.
Oh, no.
However, he catches it for the first down. Wow. Nice catch there by the Hemingway receiver. That's number 7, Tyreek Lewis. Great catch. 1st and 10 just outside of the 10-yard line. Placed at 11, so they got 1st and 10 now for Hemingway. Red Raiders looking to stop them, keep them out the end zone, continue to shut out. So the school to work coordinator, what do y'all do for the kids at the high school? What do you do?
Well,
actually?
we try to give them opportunities to prepare them for the world of work through internships and job shadowings, just different things.
All right, there's a handoff up the middle. He's going to gain about 5 on the play.
I'm sorry, it's hard for me to concentrate watching the game.
I know, I'm doing both. That's what I'm saying. Brings up 2nd and we'll give him about 2nd and 5.5 to get the first down. And they're placed at the 5, so it's got to get right inside the 1 for a first down or a touchdown. Let's see if we can stop them. Get back in 1 second. All right, 2nd down. Quarterback takes a snap. Again, hands off up the middle. Ooh, nice job by the Red Raiders. Gain of about 2 on the play, but they keep him out of the end zone. Brings up 3rd down for Hemingway. So you try to get the kids. Oh, yeah, brings up 3rd and 1, but about 3rd and 2 for a touchdown now, I should have said.
So we do career development type activities with them. Today, for example, I was in an English class, and we just try to get them to better understand what career cluster they're going to go into after graduation. There's some great students we have at Bamberg Ehrhardt High School. I'm real proud of all of them.
All right, quarterback in the shotgun, takes a snap, tries to get to the outside and does, and that's touchdown. Hemingway looks like, and it is. So Hemingway will finally get on the scoreboard here in the 4th quarter. For the first time tonight, the score now 30-6. Your Bamberg Ehrhardt Red Raiders, and you expect that late in the contest. When you're up big, it's hard to get up. And I tell you what, first night we've had this cool all season long. So you got to get used to a couple of nights of practicing this before your body gets acclimated to it. All right, so here we go. Let's see what Hemingway does. Looks like they're, don't know yet. Everybody's over at the right. Got a couple people out to the left, and I think they may go out of this formation. And they do. So, all right, go try to throw it out and get a wall, and they get something. They get an interception by Can. Of course, you can't return that, but that's still considered a pick. I would assume. I'll have to ask that question. A pick on 2 by Can. Okay, so anyway, so right to work. Yeah, we do have great kids at Bamberg Ehrhardt, and it's great that y'all do that with the kids, because a lot of times now, kids don't understand what the workplace is about. I'm assuming you also give them the keys, right? The
work keys assessment. Yes. All of our juniors took work keys and seniors last year. This year, our juniors will take it again. So we have a lot of success with that. We were instrumental in making Bamberg County a work-ready community. So that was exciting last year.
That is correct. Now, when they take that work keys and different things through Southern Carolina Alliance and whatnot,
that's right.
When they graduate high school, if they decide not to go to college, that actually acts as a placement to see if they're ready to take a certain manufacturing job.
That's exactly right. Yes, we have so many graduates that come back and actually are using those work keys scores to find employment. So different certificate levels allow them to take certain positions.
Well, that's pretty awesome. Well, thank you, Ms. Heather Ulmer, for all you do at Bamberg Ehrhardt High School. I know you do a lot, and you get the kids ready, and that's what it's all about.
Thank you so much. Have a good night.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Now, all right, that was Heather Ulmer. She works at the Bamberg Ehrhardt High School. Great lady, great teacher, a great mentor for a lot of these kids, and that's what it's all about, and that's what we're trying to do here at WBSC, is try to get the community around locally and around the world, understanding that, we do care about our children, we care about our athletics, and Bamberg is a great place to live. All right, Hemingway finally got on the board. They kicked the onside right here. Jack McDonald's going to get that. Didn't travel 10 yards, but none the matter, as he feels it at about the 47-yard line. 8:10 remaining. The score, Bamberg Ehrhardt 30, Hemingway 6, 3rd quarter. Be a question to ask Coach next week. Did the cold weather affect you later on in this contest? Did you think that I don't know. It's going to be some good questions next week for the coaches show. All right, Etheridge back in, hands off up the middle to Brown. Brown's going to gain about 3 on the carry. Anthony gets up to the 48-yard line. Or make that 2, Anthony. I would have a 2nd and 8 now for the Red Raiders.
All right, let's go, Red Raiders.
All right, again to Brown. Brown gets tackled. Nice job that time. Hemingway, number 26, Omar Montgomery, coming over and tackling him there. Great job. Like right now, Anthony, even though he scored right there at the end of the 3rd quarter, I don't know. I don't feel the excitement. Do you? I don't feel like we just, I don't know. It's hard to explain.
Team.
It's hard to explain. Yeah, I mean, I know you get up, do you coast? That's what you get concerned about because you can't coast. You get in like a state championship game or something, and you go up 28-0. Both of y'all are good teams. You got to kind of keep fighting. And right now, I just feel like, well, we got them. Let's just keep getting this thing out of here to win. All right, that time to Dunbar up the middle, and not much blocking at all, Anthony. At all, as he gets smothered at the 47, and that'll bring up 4th and 10, and looks like we're going to have to punt again.
Trent, that's a different team out there, I believe.
All right, the game, and Andrew Jackson is getting a little closer, Anthony. It's 48-26. Come on, Andrew Jackson, hold that thing down. I'm not sure exactly how much time is left trying to find that right now, but 48-26, they still win.
Go, AJA. Back to punt for the Raiders is number 37, Blaze Bunch.
All right, Blaze, boom one like he did out the end zone earlier. He's the 35-yard line. Almost had that thing blocked, but I tell you what, got off a beauty inside the 20 at the 18, but he still gets by the first one. But he won't get by the second Bamberg defender. That's number 17.
Dejan Bamberg makes the tackle.
Dejan Bamberg drops him at about the 24-yard line, 24.5-yard line, and that's where Hemingway will start over, 1st and 10. Anthony tomorrow, the Arts on the Berm. We talked about it earlier. We've been advertising it all week. That's going to be a big thing. You got a lot of people in Bamberg that make art, that make things like crafts, quilts, paintings, you name it. Old man, Amanda Gettings, you remember old Mandy. Mandy's going to be out there tomorrow. She's going to have some great stuff. She said she's been painting up a storm or something, she told me today, and she is ready. So come out tomorrow. That's Arts on the Berm, located right in front of the Houghton Black House, hard to say. And they'll be out there. Quarterback hands off over the left side, and that's not holding. Come on. All right, he's still on his feet, and there's a tackle, and that's going to be a face mask or a horse collar. I don't know what they'll call it. Really didn't grab his face mask, got him under the chin and slung him down. I saw it from way over here. But anyway, the Houghton Black House, folks, is the White House across from the library. They will have all the art set up on the berm where the old railroad bed was right up there. Hadn't seen the call yet, but they're going ahead and marking it off. Personal foul, face mask, yeah. Ball's moved up to the 40-yard line. It'll be a 1st and 10 for Hemingway. Clock is stopped now at 5:59 here in the 4th quarter. I don't know why every week, Bamberg, we can't move that 3rd quarter to a 4th quarter, but they don't ever do it.
Nope.
I don't know if you can't get a 4th quarter up on the scoreboard or what. Quarterback drops back to throw, has a receiver. He's going to get close to midfield, steps out of bounds at the 48-yard line.
Making a tackle for the Red Raiders, number 4, Keyshawn Orr.
Close to another 1st down, not quite. It's going to be about 1.5 yards shy. Well, more than that. They're more marking back, aren't they, Anthony?
Yeah.
Make that about 2.5 shy.
Yeah, we're giving 3.
2nd down. Quarterback shotgun formation. Running back in the backfield, 3 on the right, 1 on the left. It's going to be a handoff over the right side this time, and he's going nowhere. Brought down immediately, actually going to lose 2 yards on the carry.
By number 3, Nicholas Hughes, along with Big Baby Bull, Brian Murdoch.
Big Brian Murdoch, great little young man there, Anthony. So got a lot of little young guys in there trying to get some playing time right now. Still got our big timers in there, but
Brian is a 9th grader.
Yep, getting some younger guys some playing experience, and in the playoffs, that's big for a young guy. Clock now right at the 5-minute mark. 3rd down and 3 for the Tigers. There's a pitch across the formation. Tries to outrun the Red Raiders, and he won't. He's going to lose more yardage.
Making the tackle for the Red Raiders, number 11, Jack McDonald.
Looks like they may spot him at the 47-yard line. And, folks, it's hard to tell. I know kind of jumping back and forth. When they're on that other side, and you got the guy over here standing in one spot, and then time you think you got something, he moves it back 2 yards, moves it up 1 yard. They can never just put it down and leave it, can they, Anthony?
Nope.
I'm telling you, it's been like that all year long. It's like put it down, pick it up, put it down, pick it up. It's like, darn, put the thing down and get your hand off it. All right, 4th and 3. Red Raiders trying to make the stop here right before they get to midfield. Come on, Raiders. Well, there we go. This isn't the Canadian Football League, but the Hemingway receivers have thought that all night long. He was anxious. He was 10 yards up the field. Nobody had spotted. Nobody had snapped it. But he was ready to go and ready to go in a hurry.
He was sitting on G and waiting on O.
Yep. And well, that'll back him up 5 yards, and Hemingway is going to decide to punt this thing away. With 4:53 remaining and punting this late in the game, Anthony, where they were at, you pretty much just saying, you know, this thing's done, right?
That's right.
There's a snap. The kick. Turns over, hits right at the Red Raiders 40. He's picked up by Swarting, and he'll be swamped at their own 25-yard line. 1st and 10, Red Raiders. In at quarterback's going to be, let's see, they leaving in Can or Etheridge. They're going to take Etheridge out and let Can run this series. Maybe.
I believe it's going to be number 5, Savalas Can.
I'm with you. All right, Red Raiders trying to get a play in and trying to get this thing going.
It's going to be a pass this time, Trent.
Nope, handoff at the middle.
Touchdown Gagem. He runs the ball almost got a first
nice
down.
run. He did get the first down as he gets over to 35 to about the 37-yard line, and I think that is a first down.
No, yeah, they give him first down.
Yep, first down, Red Raiders. Nice job there, Mr. Gagem.
It's Cole Gagem, number 9 for the Red Raiders. Good first down run.
It is. I tell you, here we go. Red Raiders, Can in at quarterback. 3 receivers to the bottom, 1 running back in the backfield. Gives it to Gagem again. Gagem's going to get swamped, and he's still dragging him. Wow, he got hit a yard behind the line of scrimmage and still drug him almost 4 yards there, Anthony. Brings up 2nd and 6 for your Red Raiders. Ball right at the 40-yard line. Not much blocking up front here late, is it? I don't know what's going on. I don't know if they're jumping around a lot and we having a time picking them up or what it may be, but Red Raiders having a time trying to block here in this second half. Or, yeah, the whole entire second half pretty much, especially here in the fourth quarter. Got any scores for me over that way, Anthony?
No, still have the same ones.
All right, here we go, Anthony. Final for tonight. Get it to you in just a moment. Can takes a snap and tries to keep it, and he does. Still on his feet, and finally brought down. Big loss on the play. Going to be back at the 33-yard line. That'll bring up 3rd down and about 13 for the Raiders. All right, final for you, Anthony. Andrew Jackson Academy, 62. Wardlaw Academy, 26. Andrew Jackson Academy has advanced to the state championship. So good job there, Andrew Jackson.
Go AJA.
Yep, that's pretty awesome. So the first Bamberg team has punched their ticket to the state championship. Hopefully we are 2 weeks away, and we'll be right behind them, Anthony.
Hope so.
Yep, I think we will be. That's what we got to do. Keep playing hard and stay focused. All right, we're going to throw the ball, believe it or not. Wow. Can throws it up, and I tell you, boop, got him. 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown. How about that? Number 1, Garrett Swarting touchdown pass is caught from number 5. That is Savalas Can. Nice pass with 2:41 remaining. Red Raiders in the end zone again, and I tell you, pretty impressive, Anthony.
A great pass.
All right, 2:41 remaining. Red Raiders now lead 36-6 here in the fourth quarter. Kind of shocked they threw it right there, you.
Man, I was too.
Hey, I'll take it, though.
Every day of the week, we'll take it.
Waiting on the kick. Etheridge kicks it up, and it is good. So, with 2:41 remaining here in the fourth quarter to score, your Bamberg Ehrhardt Red Raiders 37. Hemingway 36.
Hemingway 6.
I said 36. Boy, I tell you, it's been a long night, yeah. Get a little chilly sitting up here myself. But I'm having fun. We're winning. That's what it's all about. And this earring is giving me a fit all of a sudden. I don't know if this starts hurting works late at night, but I told him earlier I got a busted eardrum supposedly. Going to find out Monday. Went to a regular doctor, going Monday to a specialist. We'll find out for sure, but I can still halfway hear. I heard Anthony calling me something earlier. I ain't sure what it was. He said it was nice. I couldn't hear him good, but I'm going to tell his mom on him if he keeps it up. Red Raider football action tonight is being brought to you in part by Deet Vaughn and the staff at Vaughn Electronics, your Radio Shack dealer in Bamberg. Since 1977, Vaughn Electronics is located at 2649 Main Highway in Bamberg and is here to stay. Vaughn Electronics also has local artist David Cooler's CD available for purchase. That's Vaughn Electronics, 2649 Main Highway in Bamberg. All right. So big.
Ronnie just turned you down.
Oh, I had to get on Ronnie Maxwell. Now, see, tell him I will talk junk with him without him being up here. All right, there's the kickoff. It's going to be fielded at about the 5-yard line by Hemingway. He's up to the 25, still on his feet at 30 and brought down
by number 21, Gerald Manigault.
Gerald Manigault, great job there dragging him down from behind because he was off to the races without that tackle, Ant. Had a good time with everybody tonight. What we got here? Overtime, folks. Allendale Fairfax 8. Carvers Bay 8. Overtime. How about that? I kind of figured that. Allendale, I didn't see it this year. I mean, I knew they had a lot of injuries, a lot of problems coming into the season with the incident and things of that nature. But 8-8 is the score. Now, that's unbelievable. 8-8, Allendale and Carvers Bay. Whew. We'll see how we go from there. Ronnie Maxwell looks like he's coming up here behind you, brother. All right, Hemingway set to go here on 1st and 10. And that's going to be a delay of game like I thought it was. Nope, an illegal substitution there or something. Don't know what all that's about, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We got enough people now. I don't know what that was. Hey, what's up, Mr. Ronnie Maxwell, South State Bank. How you doing, buddy?
Good evening. Good evening.
Did you hear the score yet? Allendale Fairfax 8, Carvers Bay 8, and they're headed to overtime. How about that?
I bet you that's a game.
Whew, I'll tell you what. Now, I told Anthony, you know, Allendale, yeah, they went up on us early. I wasn't impressed. Of course, they had a lot of injuries. They had problems starting the season with the incident. And but I tell you, I wasn't that impressed by them early on. All right, there's a snap, high snap, takes it, gives, up the middle. Maybe gains a yard, actually going to lose a yard on carry. What do you think about the Red Raiders tonight against Hemingway?
I think we've looked very good, very consistent. We've had some issues with the snaps. Timing was off on the handoffs. Hemingway's been very athletic. They're a little bit out of sync. I think the cold weather has a little bit to do with it. I don't think anybody was expecting it to be this cold.
No, I don't think so. Anthony and I were talking earlier, and I told Anthony, I said, you know, I thought we came out early, scored in the first quarter, first time this year, unless we did against Denmark. I can't recall, but I'll go back and look. But I was kind of impressed with how we did that and got the early lead. Then it was almost like we turned on cruise control a little bit and didn't go as hard as I thought we could at times.
Maybe
and then, like you said, got conservative, yeah. And you got to go ahead and drill. Oh, we dropped off the air. Hold on a second. That's what he's trying to tell us. We'll get right back. I don't know how that happened. Come on, Bob. Tell him to pick it up. All right, we're back, Mr. Bob. Sorry about that. Had a little problem with the electricity up here. Gets over to 50, does he? And a first down. Time left is going to be 1:06. Got Ronnie Maxwell from South State Bank up here with me. But I thought we got conservative there a couple times, Ronnie.
Well, I tell you, I'm very glad that Hemingway went to the pass early because they were running the ball. They were moving the ball on us, and then all of a sudden they started throwing the ball, and they have not done that very well.
I tell you what, I think Greg Lawson over there, Hemingway and I are friends, and I think he outguessed himself because he watched us on film and thought there's another interception right there. Speaking of it, and that's Keyshawn Orr, and he's taking it to the house. Nope. Finally brought out of bounds at about the inside the 40 at the 38-yard line, and that's another INT. That's actually the seventh turnover of the night by the Red Raiders, and another interception. So, unbelievable. But the I think he outguessed himself. I mean, he was looking at film and looking at tape. And you know yourself, at times we've looked terrible covering defending the pass. Tonight, we have looked like a completely different team.
We've had good hands, had a lot of tips that we recovered. We picked up the interception from tip passes.
Exactly. Well, it looks like Red Raider fans getting ready to head home, and rightfully so, with 47.8 seconds left. Your Bamberg Ehrhardt Red Raiders 37, Hemingway 6, and that's going to be a long ride back to Hemingway, isn't it?
Looks like we're going to take a knee.
Yep. So next week we got the winner of St. John's and my mind just went. You remember? Who's St. John's playing tonight? We got the winner of St. Latta. Thank you. It's been a long night talking.
Latta's still leading it, aren't they?
No, St. John's was up 10-8 last count we had. It was 10-8 St. John's. So both of those teams are struggling, and a good battle down there sounds like as well. I tried to love to get the Allendale score before we got off the air, but in overtime, it's going to take a minute. So we'll get that, and make sure you join us. Don't forget, if you got Facebook, friend us on Facebook at WBSC Radio. We post all scores from around the state tonight. I don't know if you heard it as well, but Andrew Jackson has made the state championship next Friday night. They won over the Wardlaw tonight, and they are advancing to the state championship, so we're proud of them.
Yes, we are.
That's pretty good. And I told Anthony, we can punch our ticket in 2 weeks to get there and win it. 2 teams in Bamberg County going undefeated in the season would be awesome, wouldn't it?
Yes, it would.
Says a lot about our football.
Yes, love that football, low country.
Yep, well, thank you a lot, Ronnie. That's the end of the contest right there as the clock finally runs out. The final, Bamberg Ehrhardt 37, the visitors from Carvers Bay 6. All right, a little quick breakdown, Anthony, for you right here. Let's do the turnovers. All right, we had a fumble recovery early on by Jacoby Brown. Then we had an interception by Keyshawn Orr. Kickoff return, 68-yard return by Garrett Schwarting. We had an INT, another interception by Nicholas Hughes. He had a 60-yard interception touchdown on that one. Fumble recovery, Big Jack McDonald. Then we had a INT by number 5, Savalas Can. Another INT by number 7, Jayshawn Wilson. Had a pick by Can on that 2-point conversion. And the final one tonight was an interception by Keyshawn Orr here late in the contest to pretty much seal the win. 7 turnovers, 8 if you count the one on the 2-point conversion by the Bamberg Ehrhardt Red Raiders, 7 of them INTs. Now, Anthony, we talked about it all year. We've had problems defending the pass. Tonight, I thought the quarterback from Hemingway, pretty decent, threw the ball well, but the coverage was right there and money on the spot, Johnny on the spot. I mean, tight as could be, and that's what it's about. 37-6 the final. Red Raiders next week will be at home. Don't forget, we will be right here at Leon Maxwell Stadium. We will take on the winner of St. John's and Latta. Last we heard, St. John's was leading 10-8. If you're wondering about Allendale, since they're our neighbor, they were tied up against Carvers Bay 8-8 going into overtime. Calhoun County was cruising. That's a team we could see later on in the playoffs, Anthony. I look to see them at the lower state championship here at Leon Maxwell Stadium if we can get by to them. Andrew Jackson Academy, if you hadn't heard, they advanced to the state title game in 8-man football next Friday or Saturday. Not sure. They hadn't decided the last time, but it will be played in Orangeburg from last we hear. And they'll probably face Richard Wynn, the winner of Richard Wynn and Greenwood. A lot of great football left to be played here, Anthony, in South Carolina, and I'm glad we're going to be a part of it.
That's right.
Like to thank all of our sponsors: USC Salkatchie, Major Graphics LLC, South State Bank, Southern Carolina Alliance, Sweets Discount Tires and Auto Repair, Nancy Foster at Foster & Company, Bo Griffin, Home Federal Savings and Loan, Ness & Jet LLC, Eddie Sanders, Hires Drugs, Wilson & Luganville Law Firm, Tagadoo's Unique Gifts, Keep Bamberg County Beautiful, Richard Kemp at Farm Bureau, Bamberg Board of Public Works, Dr. McElhaney, Bamberg Family Practice, Rick Pinson at Pinson Insurance Agency, Tony Bledsoe at Fry's Drive-In Restaurant, Advertiser Herald Newspaper, Chris Jennings, Little Howie's Big Chick, Steve Chandler at Chandler Law Firm, and Vaughn Electronics. All right, Greenwood Christian, beat Richard Wynn. Now, that's a shocker. Early in the season, Andrew Jackson defeated Greenwood Christian. They had a couple injuries, but they outnumber the Andrew Jackson team. Probably got last count, they had 36, 38 players. Andrew Jackson now up to 15 with the JV coming up. So That's going to be David and Goliath. Even though AJA is undefeated, that should be a game of the ages next Friday night. Well, with that win, Anthony, we go to 3-2 all time against Hemingway, and probably with us going 2A, Hemingway will probably stay 1A, not sure. We'll have to ask our expert, Mr. Derek Jeffcoat, because he keeps us in the loop on all those things. But that may be the last time we play him for a while. Hemingway, nothing to be ashamed of. I know we have a lot of Hemingway listeners tonight texting us on Facebook and different things. Thank y'all for joining us. Nothing to be ashamed of, folks. I mean, y'all played a heck of a ball game. You had good receivers, a decent defense, good defense. You were fighting hard, but Red Raiders just too much for you tonight, but nothing to be ashamed of. You should be very proud of your kids, as we are. Coach Lawson, great job over on that side. Again, I'm Trent Conant with Anthony Harley. Red Raiders go to, what are we now, 11-0 on the season.
11-0.
Be back at home here at Leon Maxwell Stadium next Friday night. Airtime, as always, will be 7:15. At 7:30 will be kickoff. Couldn't ask for a better night of football. Cool weather. Your Red Raiders win 37-6 over the Hemingway Tigers. Anything left, Mr. Anthony?
No, let's get on out of here, Trent.
All right. Thank you very much for joining us. Can't wait till next week. Back to you, Mr. Bob. Go Red Raiders.
You have been listening to Bamberg Ehrhardt Red Raider Football with Trent Conant and Anthony Harley. Join WBSC Radio every Friday night at 102.3 FM or at WBSCRadio.org for the football game of the week.